What up, everybody? What up, everybody? How you doing, everybody? I'm back, you black raggedy motherfuckers, everybody. I'm back, everybody. Happy Memorial Day, you raggedy black ashy motherfuckers, everybody. Look at my fucked up hairline, everybody. Look at it. Now, what's up, everybody? I'm not going to be on here too long, everybody. I just want to wish everybody a happy, what is it, Labor Day, everybody? Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to my barber, everybody, because it's a labor to cut this fucked up hairline, everybody. Look at it. Look at it, everybody. Now, before I go, I just want to say shout out to everybody real quick, everybody. The phone number, everybody, is 818-850-5404, everybody. Call in real quick, everybody. Now, I'm not going to be on here too long, everybody. Just want to give everybody a shout out. Look at my hair. Y'all shamed me to cut my hair, everybody. I cut my hairline the other day, everybody, because my hairline was fucked up and everybody was clowning me, everybody. I cut my fucked up hairline, everybody. But the shit grew back, everybody. My hairline just grew back. My hairline is like Ebola. It won't go nowhere, everybody. It just keeps coming back, everybody. God damn, everybody. Now, let me take a couple of phone calls real quick before I get out of here, everybody. Hello, everybody. Who's calling, everybody?
Peace. It's Elevation, bro.
Hey, everybody. This is Tommy Puppet, everybody. How you doing, everybody?
Black man, hold on. I want to talk for real quick.
Hold on, you call back, Eric. Don't talk for real, you raggedy black motherfucker. This is the Tommy Puppet Show, you raggedy son of a bitch. Don't you call in talking about you want to talk real, you sucker punk motherfucker. I hate you niggas. I hate you raggedy black motherfuckers. Call up here talking about you want to talk real, everybody. I don't play that shit. You know what, everybody? This is your boy Tommy. I didn't mean to say all that, everybody. That man wanted to talk real, everybody, and I went off on him, everybody, and that wasn't the right thing to do, everybody. I want to say I'm sorry, everybody. I should not have spoken that way to that young man, everybody. That was beneath me, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody. Look at my fucked up hairline, everybody. My hairline is fucked up, everybody. Look at it. Anyway, everybody, let's take a couple of more calls, everybody. I'm not going to be on here too long, everybody. I just wanted to let everybody know tomorrow I'm having a Labor Day barbecue and a volleyball game at the Struggle Mansion, everybody. It's going to be me, Eric Benet, and Keith Sweat, everybody. So I want everybody to come on down to the Struggle Mansion. Let's take one more phone call, everybody. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Who is this, everybody?
How you doing?
Who is this, everybody?
Hello?
Wait a minute. Are you a white man, everybody?
No, man, there's no white guy here.
You sure you're not white? You sound white. This is a white man, everybody. Hold on, let me get my coon box, everybody. Hold on, let me get my coon box. I got my tap shoes. Let me start tap dancing for you, white man. I love white people, everybody. This is my tap box, everybody. Look at my tap shoes, everybody. I'm tap dancing for the white man, everybody. I love white people, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Let me get my tap on, everybody. I love the white man, everybody. Anyway, y'all, thank you. Thank you for calling, white man. You made my day, everybody. Boy, you made my day, everybody. Anyway, everybody, let me just go ahead and just give everybody a shout out. I just want everybody to come to my Labor Day party tomorrow, everybody. So let me get up out of here, everybody, and we'll be right back after these messages, everybody.
Really like an annoy, this comes on in my real flashing light. You got me fitting, baby, I want you. Now. You keep your eyes on my faded lady, I want you.
I'm back again, everybody. I tricked you motherfuckers. I'm not going nowhere, everybody. I lied. I bait views, everybody. I'm not going nowhere, you raggedy black motherfuckers. I ain't going nowhere, you raggedy motherfuckers. And fuck all you raggedy black bitches, everybody. I ain't going nowhere, everybody. I'm about to take another call, everybody. You raggedy son of a bitches. Hold on, everybody. Having technical difficulties, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Let's get another phone call, everybody. What's up, everybody? Who's calling?
Yes, I was calling to see how can I get the King Flex mixtape.
The King Flex mixtape? Oh, nigga, you know what? I played that shit on my page, everybody. I played that nigga's gangster shit from the 90s because, you know, that nigga threatened me, everybody. He threatened to beat me up, and I don't play games like that. I don't play, you know what? I rap better than that raggedy motherfucker, everybody. That nigga ain't shit. I can rap better than him. I got a new mixtape coming out, everybody. Let me bump y'all some of it right now. I'll perform it live, everybody. Look at my fucked up hairline, everybody. Look at it. Look at my tap shoes, everybody. I got raggedy tap shoes, everybody. I can flow. Let me get my raps going on right now, everybody. Here we go, everybody. Hold on. Hairline, fucked up. Struggle Mansion, crispy, turd, I ain't shit. I hate black, ass bitches, you niggas, ain't shit. Fuck you. I'm I'm crusty, I'm crispy, I'm a turd. Hey, I ain't shit. I got a fucked up hairline. Look at it, I ain't shit. Struggle, mansion, punk ass motherfucker, that's who I am, Tommy. I ain't shit. I'm moist, I'm crispy, I'm a biter, I'm a snitch. I get fucked up in the ass by queens, I'm a whole ass bitch nigga. Oh yeah, in the struggle mansion. Oh, that's my shit. It's coming out, everybody. That shit's coming out on Geffen Records. I'm large, everybody. Look at my tap shoes, everybody. Look at my motherfucking tap shoes. I'm getting it in. This is gonna be my first video, everybody. This is gonna be my first video, everybody. Look at these tap shoes, everybody. All right, everybody. Let me get up out of here. Let me go ahead and let the show get started, everybody. Y'all have a good night, everybody.
We walk up in a kitchen saying how the hell did this shit up and out, baby. Darky love will be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies running up in the club. Darky love will be all night. Love.
Boom. What's going on, family? How y'all doing, fam? Welcome to the Tariq Elite Show, everybody. Whoa. What am I doing here? What's this going on? All right. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Tariq Elite Show. Just having a little fun before we get started. Shout out to the Tommy the Tap Dancing Coon. Shout out to the Coon Puppet. All right, this whole ass nigga trolling the chat room. Aki, are you in here, Aki? Let me get my mods in here real quickly. Let me get some people to mob the room real quickly. Oh man, just having fun, ladies and gentlemen. Just having a good time. Oh, my face is kind of ashy. I look like that moist coon. All right, so how's everybody doing, man? It's what's it? Labor Day, Memorial Day, one of those weekends. Ah man, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Where's Aki? Aki, you in here? Where's Aki? Ola? Where my fam? Where's my people? Where are my people? Man. The tap shoes are hilarious. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Ladies and gentlemen. A lot of stuff. Man. So shout out to everybody on Twitter. There's a lot of trolling going on Twitter. I want to address that. Some of that trolling nonsense that's been going on Twitter. Shout out to Star from Star and Buck Wild. I'm gonna see if I can get him on tonight. I'm gonna call him later. So we can chop it up with him. I like Star. Star's a good dude. He's a legend in the radio game and all that good stuff. Yeah. I called into Star's show. He tweeted me and wanted me to call in and chop up some game, talking about race and stuff like that. Yes, indeed. Let's see who we got on the phone. We got people calling up now. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq, how you doing?
What's up, Playboy? Who is this?
Hello?
Go ahead, fam. I can hear you, sir. What's your name?
Hey, this is the boss from Cincinnati. How you doing, man?
What's up? What's going on there? What's going on? Brother. Okay, hold on. Let's slow it down, brother. What's going on out there in that town?
Not so real. I mean, it just same old.
No doubt. What's on your mind, fam?
Hey, Sam, I just want to give a shout out for what you're doing, man. Ferguson everywhere.
Yes, sir.
My question is, I'm 23. I got my stuff going for me. I started a little small business, travel agency. It's doing good so far.
Okay.
But somehow when I highlight ladies, I'm not getting the vibe that they're taking me serious, like as a mature guy. So give me some tips, like how to come up as a mature, even though my age 23, but I still want to be considered. Like, you know,
you want them to have a more mature reaction to you. You know what it is? I can almost guarantee it's what you wear. I can almost guarantee it's what you have on. When you step to women, and if you dress like real extra super duper casual and you're out there trying to campaign, like sneakers and shorts and, you know, like a lot of the trendy stuff that a lot of cats wear that they see on music videos, women who are serious about some real business or serious about a real relationship, they won't take a dude like that too seriously. That's why when you're campaigning, man, you got to really have your clothes game together. I ain't talking about you dress like you're going to a funeral every day, but when you're out there campaigning, you know, dress like a boss. Dress like a dude who handles his business. And women automatically react to that. There's a certain vibe that women have towards men who look like they're handling business. That's going to get your foot in the door immediately. So I can, again, just change the way you dress just a little bit. Just one day when you go out, just wear you a nice little outfit, some nice slacks, a nice dress shirt. Go to TariqElite.com, get one of the dress shirts. I got dress shirts specifically for that. Not too dressy, not too casual, just right. And get your dress up game on, and man, you're gonna get some real good reactions from the ladies, fam. You feel me?
I appreciate it. Much respect. Can I get another question real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
And bro, how do you manage showing interest but not being thirsty? Because that's sometimes some of the girls, they come at me and we talk, but then I got the dilemma like, okay, if I do too much, she might be thinking I'm thirsty. Right. And then some of them got turned off because they're thinking I'm not interested.
But no, the thing is, women, if a woman is interested, she'll campaign too. She'll reach out. If she knows that you're interested, she'll reach out to a certain degree. A lot of times these women might have dudes or something that they're not telling you about. But when you stay on top of your game and you don't act thirsty and you're confident in yourself, the women are going to react to that without you having to be on that thirsty vibe. But anyway, let me get some other calls. Thanks for the call, fam. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A lot of folks are calling. The number is 818-850-5404. Shout out to the people in Ferguson. We got to talk about that. And let me see. Let me get a couple of mods in the room. Is Ola in here? Where's Aki? Aki, where you at? I see Harlem. Where's Harlem? I got to find Harlem again. People that's been down for a minute. Let me see who we got up in here. Yes, indeed. What's up, Gregory Hines, Virtual Gal? What's up, Eric? Oh, dude, the Crispy Coon. From what I again, personally, I don't really listen to the dude, but from my understanding, I hear that he's like literally still making shows about me every day, and I really haven't spoken on dude. The puppet just spoke on him, but I haven't spoken on dude because I don't have to speak on people that I've already destroyed. The dude's little internet career is gone. It's gone. So he's kind of scraping for air. You dig? So, you know, you do whatever you got to do to survive. I see, the minute I talk about him, some simp music come on just out the blue. How does that work? I talk about this nigga, simp music just pop up out the blue. But yeah, his little internet career is done. Nobody takes him seriously. You can't look at that dude and not laugh at this point. The dude, my goal is to not just embarrass people like that. The dude went and cut his hair. You know, people were getting on his hairline so bad, the dude went and cut his hair off. You do. I'm not trying to fuck up people's self-esteem. God damn, but the dude asked for it. The dude is butthurt. This nigga went and cut all his hair off because people kept getting on that hairline. That hairline became a punchline. You dig it, and you know, cats were getting on that hairline so that it was fucking with him, and he went and shaved it off. Man, but yeah, again, and shout out Star. He was like trying to mediate Star and Buck Wild, but I don't. The coon ain't really a serious dude, you know. He's just kind of a nuisance, you know. He's a nuisance. This nigga don't really have no listeners. He ain't doing no film. You know, the nigga's probably walking around LA with a wire strapped to him because he already said he's going to snitch if I hurt him. So I don't that alone, I don't respect no nigga for that. I just don't respect no nigga for that. And I don't respect anybody who really listens to him and takes him seriously, to be honest. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling, fam?
Yo, Flex, what's going on? It's Seth from New York. Hey,
what's
going to give you a quick shout out, man. Keep doing your thing with everything, man.
No doubt.
I'm loving it, man. This dude, I put on his show real quick. This dude's still talking shit, man. I mean, he's such a Sambo. He can't die. He's one of them people, like you had a post on your page about the internet trolls and stuff. He's one of these kind of trolls and Sambos that can't die. So I just want to tell you, man, keep doing your thing. Don't let the punk ass dude even get to you, man. God bless you, brother.
No problem. No doubt, man. Much respect. Yeah, much respect. Yeah, I don't.
No doubt, fam.
All right, fam. Yeah, I don't respect a nigga doing all that internet banging and all that shit, but then threaten to call the police on a grown man. You know, that speaks volumes. You know, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Niggas probably walking around with a wire strapped onto him, waiting on somebody to hurt him, so he can be in court in a sundress, which he already said he's going to sue me if I hurt him. So, talking tough on the internet, I don't mean shit. Whining like a bitch on the internet, whatever, nigga. Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. That's the bottom line. That's my bottom line. Nigga, you ranting and raving like a bitch on the internet, but you're not gonna do shit. If I'm the lip smacking Mac, what does it say about a nigga who's afraid to step to a lip smacking Mac? You dig? That says a lot about a nigga who's afraid to step to a dude like that. Because I don't call the police on niggas in the streets. That's one thing I don't do. I don't call cops on niggas in the streets when I can catch a fair one with a dude. That's what I don't do. But then get buck and threaten to beat up women's asses. So anybody who even entertains a cat like that seriously, okay, it says a lot about you, fam. Anyway, let's talk about something. Speaking of trolling, if I'm gonna deal with women, let's deal with some real women. On Twitter, a lot of trolling went on Twitter this Saturday, yesterday. I'm gonna get on that Netta chick in a minute. What's up, Curtis? I'm about to get on that Netta chick in 1 minute. Let me put the allow links. What's that Netta girl's email address? What's that girl's email address? That Netta girl. If y'all have it, put it up there, family. What's up? Who's calling, my friend?
Hi, this is Rick. Hi, Tariq.
Hey, Rick, how you doing, fam?
Pretty good, man. Long time caller, long time listener, first time caller.
Yes, indeed.
And I had a question. I have a situation here. I'm 37. I sound kind of young, probably, but I'm 37 and I'm dating, and I'm dating a couple of women, and it's kind of the first time I do this. Usually, I kind of just hit it and quit it, but this time I'm actually seeing the same women on, more often.
Okay, now, what are you? Are you white or Hispanic? What are you?
No, I'm Mexican, man.
That's Hispanic, motherfucker. That's Hispanic. Okay. So
yeah, so this is the first time I actually start seeing the same women, and I'm rotating them. So it's kind of new for me, and they're older too. They're not in their 20s. They're in their late 30s to early 40s.
Okay. And damn, you got some. Wait. Are these Latino women themselves?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, now they're in their early. Now wait, Rick, because if these women are in their early 40s, they both have at least 2 kids, right?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Right. So again, with a situation like that, man, you're treading very. It's going to be kind of hard to hit that because you got a woman like that. They're older. If they're like in their 40s and not married, usually they just recently divorced. And they're probably living with their parents or some other relatives and all their kids. So, for them to take time out so you can hit it, that's going to be a struggle within itself. You understand what I'm saying?
I've actually hit it already with all of them. It's kind of funny because they pretty much have like a lot of flexibility, so it's actually worked pretty good. Okay, now if they got
flexibility, you're dealing with some cholas or some shit like that. If they got all that time and they got 2 kids and a couple of kids and they're not married, you're dealing with some hood Latina chicks. You dig? So, are you comfortable with that?
Actually, you know what? There is 2 of them. I'm talking to 3 of them, but 2 of them, they pretty much have their shit together. One of them, she's got her own space. She's got a pretty good job. Okay. One of her kids is already out the picture. He's an adult. He's out. She's got 1 kid, but he's with the father, so she's got a lot of free time. So that's pretty cool. Okay. But really, the question I have for you is, what's the pros and cons of dating multiple women? Obviously it's options, but in a nutshell, how would you summarize the pros and cons of dating multiple women?
Okay, I'll give you that. All right, I'm gonna hang up and I'll give you that game right now. Thanks for the call. Okay, let me hang up before we start asking a bunch of questions. But the pros and cons, man, of dating multiple women, the thing is, the pros is that, you get a variety of women. It's just like going to a salad bar. You get a variety of fruits, vegetables, meats. You get a variety. That's the pro. But the con is, after a while, there's going to be attachment, and they're going to want more, and they're going to be competing for more of your time. And also, it takes a lot of time out of your schedule to juggle 3 or 4 women like that. So that's the con. that's really something that a lot of young cats have to do, is juggle women, because you have more time. When you're getting closer to 40, you got more important things like mortgages, insurance. You got more important things to handle. So, and he's 37, so I would say my man needs to find one breezy and kind of get that settle down game popping. You dig what I'm saying? Who we got? We're deep in here tonight. We're in here heavy already. It's going to be real packed up in here tonight. We're in here. We got over 1,000 people already, making it pop off, making it do what it do. Yes, indeed. What's up, Devontae Harris? Yeah, the dude sounded mad young. My man sounded hella young. But we got to talk about Twitter. I went to see the James Brown movie earlier. If you haven't seen that movie, go see that movie. The James Brown movie, Get On Up, very good movie. The brother who played James Brown, excellent actor. He played in the Hank Aaron movie. That brother's an excellent actor. He did a great job. In the James Brown movie, great movie, a couple of things stood out. There was a couple of, and I don't want to spoil too much. I just want to give you some game on a couple of scenes. When James Brown first got into the music business, he was kind of peeping the people behind the scenes. He was peeping the executives out. And, he already had like a mistrust based on his childhood for those people, certain people in the dominant society. He knew that he could be exploited. So James Brown was up on his game as far as that. And, he talked about how he had a 7th grade education. So people, especially black artists in the 1950s and 60s, they would really try to get over on him. But James Brown was on top of his shit. James Brown knew the importance of economic empowerment. And that's what I respect about this movie. I like this movie because it touched on that. Because what they did with James, there was a scene where they tried to play the whole Cadillac game with James. Like, if you look at movies about black artists from the 50s and 60s, every single movie you see, like the Five Heartbeats, Little Richard movie, almost every movie, I can just go down the list. Every movie about black artists in the 50s and 60s, there's Cadillac Records, same thing. There's always a scene where they buy the black artist a Cadillac. The white music executive comes out. He's like, hey, here you go, guys. Here's a Cadillac for you. They always do that. And the black artist would be pacified. They're like, well, shit, I got a car. I'm good. And that was the whole... They do that now, to be honest. They still do that now, but they just changed the Cadillac for a Bentley. You give a nigga a Bentley now, he don't want nothing else. He think he's made it. They use that same trick on dudes. They use that same exact trick on dudes. So they tried that with James Brown. And they were like, hey, James, got your Cadillac. He's like, okay, cool, whatever. Now let's talk business. He told the guy who was his manager, he's like, look, I want you to work for me. James was already on top of the game. James was like, look, let's cut out these middlemen. I want to promote my own stuff. I want to put money into my own ventures. And then you'll work for me. So James was already on top of the game. James was the real deal. People, he kind of an asshole about certain things, but James Brown was about that business. James Brown was about business and owning his stuff. And the brother had his own plane, had radio stations, all types of businesses, restaurants. So James Brown was about owning his stuff and controlling his stuff. And that's a very good movie for a lot of cats to see and just kind of peep that game that James had in the movie. Because the thing is, with black people, everything is cool when you are just buck dancing and doing things that are powerless. When you're doing things that are powerless, everything is cool. Like marching, praying and singing and all that stuff. Everything is cool when you're doing that. But the minute you start talking about economic empowerment, that's when the antennas go up on those in the dominant society. When you start talking about owning shit, owning and controlling your resources and funding your things and group economics, that's when people start flipping out. Now, this whole thing in Ferguson, Shout out to my brothers and sisters out there in Ferguson, still on the ground, still trying to make things happen. Their brothers and sisters out there. There was a march out there yesterday. So people out there, many brothers and sisters in Ferguson who are still trying to make a difference. And people don't know what to do yet. They're just out there trying to be heard. Some people are out there on some bullshit. And I'm about to get on the bullshitters in a minute. But the thing is, with Ferguson, people are talking this marching, praying with prayer circles, prayer vigils, but you don't hear too many people talking about economic empowerment. People ain't talking about economic empowerment, and a lot of people are real hush-hush on political empowerment, which is a byproduct of economic empowerment. The reason why, family, Ferguson is in the situation it's in is because of economics. The people there, black people, are physically the majority in Ferguson, but politically you're getting your asses kicked out there. Why? Because the people in the dominant society who represent a small contingency in Ferguson, they're controlling the wealth and resources. Now, when you try to explain this to some coons, they start going on temper tantrums. And my thing is this, family. When I talk about something, I show and prove and I represent. I show and prove and I represent. I have been talking to different politicians down there privately, strategizing on what needs to be done. I'm talking about high-ranking black officials down there. And some of them are telling me the problem down there on the low, they're telling me this on the hush-hush, but they're telling me, hey man, Tariq, some of the black people who own some of these city council boards, they're buck dancing and bowing to white supremacy down here. They got a lot of these old civil rights type coons out there, and this is what they're telling me. I'm having high-ranking people from Ferguson. I'm talking about politicians, not just people out there with the marching with signs. I'm talking politicians out there telling me the problem is you got a bunch of buck dancing black people who are really scared to shake up anything. They're scared to lose their little positions. And that's one of the problems down there. And that's the thing. This is why a lot of those people are just promoting marching and singing. They're promoting marching and singing. And my thing is this. You know, we have the hashtag recall for Mike. Everybody, you can still retweet that, recall for Mike, that we talk about organizing people to vote so that they can start recalling people. So you get your numbers together, then you get your finances together, and then you can start backing people that you want in office to do your bidding. And then remove people who allow cops to shoot black folks out there. Because I've been down there. The problem with Ferguson, the bottom line is no economic base. That is the main problem with Ferguson. There is no economic base in the black community. That's the real problem in Ferguson. Every other problem is a byproduct of the fact that there is no economic base in Ferguson. I've been to Ferguson. I went down there before shit really popped off. I mean, it was popping off, but when it did pop off, but I was kind of down there before a lot of people just rushed down there, a lot of entertainers and stuff like that. But with Ferguson, when I was down there, and I talked about this when I got back, directly after I got back, how the police are down there guarding businesses. They're down there guarding businesses. And when I was down there, I took a picture of when I was down at the memorial of Mike Brown to let everybody know, come on down. Come on down here. But I was real low-key when I was down there. A lot of people that saw me took pictures with me. So I wasn't down there trying to get no shine at all. I'm just down there to see what's going on, to see what we can come up with politically. So we can set a precedent on what to do in the next city, because this is going to keep happening over and over again until we get strategies on what to do. Ferguson is a great place to implement strategies on what to do for the next situation. Black people get into this thing where they kind of play around too much and start partying and goofing off. And again, there's a brother down there, good brothers. good people down there doing great work. Jamila Nasheed, Senator Jamila Nasheed, she's doing great work. Brother, the Alderman Antonio French, doing great work down there. He started, he got something called, him and Jamila and some other people got something called Heal St. Louis, and they got an office down there. So they went and got a building. They're getting everything ready so they can get people in to vote and register to vote and all that good stuff. And what I did, I sent some money down there because all these people marching and singing, and I'm seeing the brothers and sisters out there who are trying to organize the voters literally begging for stuff on Twitter. They're like, hey, man, we need tape. We need scissors. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, damn. They asking for little shit. Like, hey, we need pens, paper. I'm like, God damn, dude. Oh, okay, people. I'm like, okay, come on, family. People out there singing and dancing and shit, and cats can't even get the basics. Or they gotta basically beg for the basics. So I wrote a check for the people down there, man. I sent $1,000 down there. My man Antonio French gave me a shout out on that. He gave me a shout out for doing that. And when they found out, the Coons and the Negro Bedwenchers, when they found out that I gave some good money down there, they had a temper tantrum. There was a temper tantrum on Twitter. They had a temper. It was a troll attack, which again, y'all, hey man, this is a bottle of troll tears, all right? I caught all their tears right here. Woo! And I drink troll tears. I drink troll tears. Trolling doesn't bother me whatsoever. I don't take trolls seriously. They went nuts. Half of those people are suspected white supremacists. Let's be very clear. A lot of them were, some of them was just straight up white supremacists. There were some white people who were complaining and all that stuff, talking about don't do economic empowerment. No. Marching is good. There was some white people telling me this on Twitter. And the thing is, what that did, that inadvertently took away the shine of some of these people who are out here trying to get a little name. You got people out here, especially this one girl, Netta, whatever, put her Twitter up if somebody has it. What's this Netta girl? Some girl named Netta who lives out there, who's trying to be Rosa Parks, who's not really doing anything effective, who's breaking her arm, patting herself on the back. This is what I have a problem with. My thing is this. If you're marching, I'm not knocking you for marching. What's Netta's, some of y'all know who she is. Oh, well, y'all know her, y'all seen her tweets. That's it right there. Y'all see that? My man Jack Tripper put it up. There's a bunch of A's behind it. That's her Twitter. Let me get on her in a minute because she was the one behind it. She just kind of emailed me, well, tweeted me out the blue on some, well, fuck Tariq, you ain't shit. Oh, whoa. Now, I don't know this woman from a can of paint, but she took it upon herself out the blue to tweet me talking greasy. And she's like, fuck you, Tariq. I'm out here in Ferguson now. Okay, ma'am, why are you tweeting me? I'm out here in Ferguson doing all this work. If it wasn't, I'm out here running things in Ferguson. She's talking about how much she's doing and she's running things in Ferguson. If it wasn't for her, nobody would know about what's happening down in Ferguson. She's just the Rosa Parks of Ferguson in her mind. I'm like, okay, ma'am, that's fine. What are you doing out there? What are you actually doing? I've been marching every day. I mean, this is literally her saying this. This is literally her saying this. I've been marching every day. Okay, and what else you been doing? We had a prayer vigil. I mean, she said it's inadvertently funny what she's saying. I'm like, okay, you had a prayer circle, you had a prayer vigil, okay. I was next to Harry Belafonte and Cornel West the other day. Okay. Fuck you. I'm out here doing everything. And you're marching, praying, and standing next to people, and you're bragging about, okay. She's like, I'm with the NAACP. I'm like, oh, God. You still brag about that? So she's bragging about marching and praying. I'm like, ma'am, have you put any money down? Because fuck you, I don't need no money. I'm out here. I'm out here. You taking selfies, Tariq, over at the Mike Brown thing. Well, yeah, I took a picture of myself, and everybody's taking a picture out there to pay homage to Mike and the family. Everybody's out there taking pictures at the memorial location. Everybody's over there. They were over there. As a matter of fact, there were a group of people over there with J. Cole. If you've seen the video, there's a video of the rapper J. Cole. They're out there at the memorial shouting my movies out. Have y'all seen that? It's J. Cole and a bunch of brothers in the community, a whole bunch of people out there, and I'm not down there at the time. They're like, hey, brother, hey, man, we need to, man, get Hidden Colors, man, and everybody needs to watch Hidden Colors. That's them saying that down there. The people out there in Ferguson are shouting my movie out. So I don't really have to go down there and shout my own shit out. I'm just down there chopping it up. So she was talking about me taking a picture and all this old shit. But what's interesting, and this is the thing about people who are full of shit. She's out there taking a bunch of selfies. And I'm talking about she's out there taking ratchet selfies. So my thing is this, if you're going to talk and act like you're the Rosa Parks of Ferguson and don't nobody really out there, nobody's really fucking with you out there like that. I got people in here now like, we don't know her. And the only thing you're doing is marching and praying, and you ain't bringing no political game to the forefront. You're not bringing no economics to the forefront. You're out there playing. I mean, you're out there playing if you're not really talking about empowering that community. Put her thing up again, Netta something. But she's really breaking her arm to pat herself on the back. And I want to show y'all some of her pictures. I want to show y'all a couple of her pictures that she has on there. Out there while she's out there. Let me show y'all a couple of pictures. And this is the problem. When it comes time to handling business, you got a bunch of silly people out here trying to pretend that they're doing something, but they're really out there fucking around and not really getting anything done. Marching, man, that is not progress. The reason why the international community is looking at Ferguson, it ain't because of the damn marching. It's not because of the marching whatsoever. It's not the marching at all that's making people watch what's going on out there. It was the riot. It's the people out there in the streets putting in work. But this is her picture right here. Her and her friends out there at the march, I think yesterday. So that's her, the girl with the purple hair. So I'm like, okay. My thing is this, if you want to take pictures, all right, that's cool. But don't criticize somebody else for taking a picture. And don't criticize people for actually putting money in the game. You dig what I'm saying? And this is another picture of her. So she's going out there every day, putting on her little cute outfits, trying to flex out there. That's, okay, dude. You're not at liberty to start talking greasy about what somebody's doing and not doing. Now you're being disingenuous. Here's a picture of her, and I want y'all to read the caption of this young lady's photo. If y'all can see it. Look at this photo and read the caption. Now, she's at the thing. Do you know what the caption of that said? She took a selfie out there at the Civil Rights March. On the bottom, she put, "Snatched for justice." Snatch means, look, I look good. I'm all, my hair done. I'm made up. I look good. So she's talking about she's snatched for justice. So this girl is out here trying to be cute. I'm not giving her a pass on being young, dude. I'm not giving her a pass on being young. If you're young, stay out of grown folks' business. Stay out of grown people's business. If you're young, dude, I don't get that young thing. I'm not a no. Because we need to be out here handling business. You out here getting made up and dolled up talking about you snatched for justice. You playing around, man. You're playing around. So you can't talk about anybody who's putting some economic equity into the game to help out the people down there. And you out here taking wannabe cute selfies, dude. I mean, come on, dude. Let's keep it 100. There's a whole bunch of them. Hold on. There's more. Hold on. And there's another picture of her and some other girl who was trolling on Twitter with her. They're out here taking pictures, throwing their fingers up and all this, putting up the fuck you sign after. You're at a civil rights, human rights march, and y'all taking pictures like this. This is what I'm saying, family. So you're at a place where business is supposed to be handled. You're supposed to be dead ass serious. We talking about a young man who's been shot in the fucking head, chest. We're talking about some business that we need to handle. You out here at the march taking goofy fuck you pictures. We got too many grown children in the black community. To be honest, there's a time and place for everything. I'm the silliest motherfucker out. I can be silly, but when it's time to handle business, switch that shit up and handle business. Don't bring the silly ratchet shit out here when you need to be handling business. That ain't the place where y'all need to be showing up the fuck you sign and you supposed to be representing the young man who's been killed and the whole community for that matter. That's some real goofy, immature bullshit. And then hopping on Twitter, fuck you, look what I'm out here doing. You sound like a goofy hood rat getting down like that. And any dude who follows women like that, shame on you, dude. That says a lot about some of these dudes who will co-sign that. And that's not even all. Not only that, look at this tweet right here. This is a tweet that one of the dudes with her, because they out there tweeting each other and all this old shit. See if y'all can read this. So for those who, that tweet said, that's the dude, one of the dudes she's with, they're tweeting each other while they're at the Civil Rights March. He said, Netta and her family, they over here twerking. That was a tweet of him saying how she and her family are out there at the march for Mike Brown. They're out there twerking. You're twerking at a civil rights march, acting niggerish as ever. That's going to get people to take you seriously. You're twerking out there at a damn civil rights march, people. So you can't say anything about what I'm doing. Because I take stuff like that very seriously. There's a time and place for everything. You don't, young lady Netta, you don't have the decorum to carry yourself a certain way. You're trying to be some Rosa Parks of St. Louis and Ferguson, but you're out there twerking, throwing up fuck you selfies and all that. You're carrying yourself like a hood rat, young lady. And Ferguson, they don't need that right now. That's the last thing Ferguson needs. Twerking at a civil rights march? Come on, dude. We have no time for this silly, childish bullshit out here. So you can't troll me for doing what y'all need to be doing. That place needs economic empowerment. They need economic empowerment. Jay, I'm addressing everybody in one large swoop. I'm addressing people in one large swoop. But Ferguson, the reason why Ferguson's getting its ass kicked right now, because we got a lot of black people out here who are not talking about economic empowerment. You got to be talking about economic empowerment. People out there need to be talking about how we're going to start businesses. My man down there, Antonio, getting that office running, that's a great start. But people were kind of shitting on him. There were some people, another politician, female politician, black lady, was criticizing him for what he said to her at some meeting down there. So she's on Twitter, a politician, by the way, trolling him. So you got too much goofy, immature nonsense happening down there. And everybody should be on the same page as far as empowerment. People can't even put the buck dancing aside at a civil rights march. That's right, Patricia Bynes, whatever her name is, she's going after him, talking greasy about him on Twitter. That was a very dirtbag move for her as a fellow politician to really go publicly talking greasy about that man. That's why I think a lot of these people on that COINTELPRO, we know about COINTELPRO. We got COINTELPRO. A lot of these people are paid to do this. And I think a lot of these politicians are paid to create division and divisiveness with a lot of these movements so that it will dissipate the energy so nothing will get done. Because the minute you start talking about some real progress, the trolls just magically pop out of everywhere. And I don't give a damn what anybody say about me. Where's your money? I don't give a shit about what you say. Did you put money on it? Antonio French is the truth. That brother's putting money, putting groundwork in. This brother's doing tangible acts. This brother's doing some real stuff. Show me the money. I'm from the hustle lifestyle, dude, where money talks, bullshit walks, dude. Whenever I do business, man, or if I see any kind of movement, it's all about what are we doing about the money? Money talks, man. Singing, marching, let's be very honest, that hasn't done anything for the black community. Singing, marching, praying has not done anything. Even in the 60s, it didn't do anything. It was the civil unrest that really brought the attention of people in the dominant society. It wasn't all that singing and marching. People leave that civil unrest out. We talk about that in Hidden Colors 3. Go check out Hidden Colors 3. We talk about why a lot of changes were and the changes were very symbolic, by the way. Because again, what happened, we gave up a lot of our economic empowerment and we regressed. Yeah, that's a grown-ass woman to get on Twitter like that. That was very tacky of her. And we don't have time for tacky Negro nonsense. We don't have time for tacky Negro nonsense. The number, if y'all want to call up any trolls out, now the trolls are not going to call up. And this is another thing. 80% of those people who were trolling on Saturday, I guarantee you they're only 5 or 6 people. Most of those people were about 5 people with a whole bunch of different accounts. That's why they troll very fast and then they disappear suddenly. Because it's a small group of people. So don't take them trolls too seriously. I don't. The trolling is a smokescreen. Because that's like, look at this. Look at all this bullshit we're saying over here. That's going to take away from the fact that we ain't actually doing shit over here. All of this yelling and screaming and bullshit on Twitter is trying to deflect from the fact that we're not actually doing nothing over here. So I don't trip on that. I don't trip on Twitter trolls. I don't trip on that. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hi, this B Rookie from Twitter.
What's up, B Rookie?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? What's on your mind, B Rookie?
Man, I just want to applaud Octavia for holding it down. You feel me? And I want to apologize to her at the same time.
All right,
I thought she was a troll.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, there you go. Shout out to Aki. Aki's true to the game. That sister is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. She does her thing. But thanks for the call, fam. All right, my man. He thought Aki was a troll. There was probably some misunderstanding. Probably he caught a retweet or something. So sometimes there is confusion on Twitter. Excuse me. Man. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
What up, Flex?
What's up, man? Who is this?
This is Rob.
Rob, where you
from Hartford.
Calling from Hartford. How you doing, Rob?
All right. How's it going?
I'm good.
I'm glad to finally get through to you. Just to let you know, I appreciate all the work you've been doing because I didn't have no frame of reference of who I was until I saw Hidden Colors.
No doubt. Much respect.
And a lot of people out here, you know, in Hartford don't really care what's going on. They don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
They don't want to know what's going on because they're very comfortable.
Right.
Feel me?
I totally agree. I feel you.
Yeah. You know, but keep doing what you're doing. Pay these haters no mind.
No doubt, man. Much respect to you, fam.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Peace.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Hartford. I was out there when I went to Yale. I did a lecture out there in Yale a while back. Yes, Aki is very sexy. Yes, she is. Yeah, a lot of cats take Twitter very seriously. Y'all notice a lot of the trolls ain't calling up. You know, that Twitter, who was that? Somebody gave me a link. They were talking about the Twitter trolls. It was a good fucking, damn, what was that link? There was a link of an article somebody wrote, and whoever wrote it, y'all better give me a shout out, because sometimes people, I can tell the person must have listened to the show. Because sometimes cats write articles, and you can tell that they're listeners of the show. And sometimes they'll give me a shout out. They'll say, well, Tariq said that. You know, next time if you write an article, give me a shout out in the article or something. But somebody who clearly listened to my show, they did an article about the 10 types of Twitter trolls or something like that. Or Black Twitter. They were talking about the trolls on Black Twitter. Yeah, that's it right there. Gifted in Black. That's it. That's an accurate ass list. That's an accurate list, the 10 types of Black Twitter trolls. That list is so accurate. And Twitter, man, a lot of Black folks do use Twitter, just like that article was saying. A lot of Black people are a disproportionate amount of users on Twitter. And Twitter has become bitch nigga central. It's a place where bitch niggas can run their mouths and act tough and be shit you're not. I know Twitter is coward central. And unfortunately, what's going to happen to Twitter, because, you know, it's the trolls are kind of running rampant on Twitter. Pretty soon, Twitter's going to turn into MySpace. Twitter's going to just get real corny because people are going to get like real fed up with the trolls on there. Because basically, you know, Twitter is just a bunch of people with bullshit accounts acting tough, talking shit. And y'all know what with MySpace back in the day, MySpace was cool, and then people started spamming bullshit. Different bands and people spamming club shit, and it got real tired and lame. And I think Twitter is kind of heading that way because of all the trolling. The trolling is just kind of, okay, you motherfucker with a fake account talking shit. When people just keep doing the same lame shit, then shit starts getting corny. Let me reach out to my brother Star from Star and Buck. Wow. Let me see if my brother's available now. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me holler at Star, because I told Star I was going to call him and get him on the show so we can chop up game with Star. Star's a radio legend in the game. Let me see if he hits me back. I hit him on Twitter, hit him with a private message. And y'all need to follow me at Tariq Nasheed. Follow me at Tariq Nasheed on Twitter. Tariq Nasheed on Twitter. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? It's Emmanuel. How you doing?
Hey, Emmanuel. How you doing, fam?
I'm doing very good, man. I have a quick question regarding the Ferguson situation.
The who?
And with the Ferguson situation in Missouri.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, right now, let's look exactly, because you said that a while back that we need to start doing a group economics, right?
Right.
A while ago, like when we started doing group economics in the Central Avenues and also in Oklahoma, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street, they shut it down. So how can we maintain that if all Black people rally together and start doing it group economics together, like having the whole business? Do you think it's still going to shut it down?
Let me know. I'm going to tell you why.
The second thing also.
Okay. All right. Let me answer that. Okay. Let me answer that right now. Thanks for the call. I got to let the brother go before I answer, because I hate trying to answer something and then people start talking over me. But let me answer that. That's a very good question, because a lot of people have asked that question. Hey, man, if we practice group economics like we did in Wilmington and Tulsa, Oklahoma, will they just shut it down again? The thing is, what happened in a lot of these cities that had economic prosperity, one problem is that their communication was cut off from the rest of the world for the most part. They didn't have immediate communication with other communities. That's one problem. We need to have immediate communication. Also, they didn't have weaponry. Now, they had their own type of military force They should have used some of that money to protect themselves, have people guard their communities. That would have made the white supremacists think twice about going into those neighborhoods, running up on folks, because they knew the people were unarmed. That's another thing. When you get your finances together, you got to have your own security, your own private security, which is going to act as your military. Number three, rather. Another thing that they did not have in those black communities, they didn't have politicians under their belt. See, that's the thing. You got to get you some politicians and get them on your payroll in the dominant society. Other groups of people know this. That's why Italians, when they came over, remember, Italians were not considered white. They were marginalized too. Not as much as black people, but Italians were marginalized too. But what they did, they practiced group economics. They had organized crime. The key word is organized. It was organized crime. And what they would do, they protected themselves militarily. You knew the Italians had guns and they had gats. Also with the Italians, they knew how to buy judges. They knew how to buy prosecutors. They knew how to buy the DA. Because there's going to be somebody that you can put some money on who will say, okay, look, I'm a white supremacist, but I like this money too. If these people are breaking me off some real good change, I might hate Negroes, but I like living large. You dig? And the thing is, you had that to a certain degree in Harlem for a while with like the early Bumpy Johnson, Madam Queen, Madam St. Clair. They were hustlers up in go look at the movie, what's the movie, Hoodlum? The movie Hoodlum touches on this. Harlem had like back in the 1930s, 40s, they had like a real tight economic community going on, and they had gangsters holding it down, and they had politicians on the payroll. So people left them alone to a certain degree. You dig? So you gotta be real gangster about the way you handle it sometimes. You gotta grease palms, as they say. You gotta slip some money under the table. You gotta buy your politicians. And we break that down in Hidden Colors 2. We talked about that heavily in Hidden Colors 2. Yeah. Yeah, Nicky Barnes, well, Nicky Barnes, he started flossing too much. No, but is Aki calling? She might call up. But the movie is called Hoodlum. Go look at that movie, Hoodlum. Very good movie. Lawrence Fishburne in it. Yeah, Virtuous, I might be releasing more books. See, the crack game was different because a lot of dudes in the crack game, in the crack era, you got a lot of dudes who were not politically astute. So you had a lot of dudes who made money real quickly, and they really didn't know how to grease the palms of politicians like they should have. And all they knew was to floss. That's why all those kingpins from the 80s started getting locked down. That's why a lot of cats started getting locked down. But the thing is, man, you gotta, when you get your economic base, get you some political clout. Your economic base is going to get you political clout. That's why you don't see them beating up on Asians. Asian cats, they know how to get political clout, man. They got all types of political clout. They're real quiet. They're real quiet. Asian brothers and sisters know how to go in and, here, judge, let me buy this judge. Let's get us some money and put this judge in office. Cats don't know how to do that. We're trying to do that in Ferguson. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing that in Ferguson. That people in Ferguson need to be getting their money stacked up as a group right now. This is why we got the recall for Mike hashtag. Cats need to be getting politicians in Ferguson out of office and putting their own people in there, firing some of those cops like it's nothing. That's the problem. Instead of people in our brothers and sisters in Ferguson getting together to get this money up, to get some politicians in office and some politicians out of office, people want to march, sing, twerk, and pray at all up and down St. Louis. And I'm not trying to shit on my brothers and sisters out there, but if you're doing that and then bragging about how so much you're doing so much stuff, now you're out of line. Now you're out of order. But we got to get our politic game up. We don't have our politic game up. And that's very important. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, how you doing? This is Lil Mike from Omaha.
Lil Mike, how you doing, fam?
All right. I have a quick question for you.
Go ahead, fam.
You know, like on the season Wire, where Stringer trying to do the politician thing.
Yeah.
Now this real quick. How do we trust if it is a black or a white person in office? How do we trust that they do what we want them to do?
Well, the thing is, dude, just like in The Wire, what was that politician, Clay? What was it? His name was Clay
Yeah,
something.
the black dude.
Yeah, the dude, shit, that dude. Yeah. So, again, you had a corrupt dude. He was kind of corrupt with it, and then that's going to happen from time to time. That's why you get multiple dudes. When you get one who's corrupt, you say, okay, we ain't fucking with you. We're going to take you out of office and give our money to the next dude. Because the thing is, he can't, the corrupt dude who's been getting kickbacks from dudes in the game, he can't say too much because he's getting kickbacks. So he's going to implement himself. You dig what I'm saying? So the minute he takes that paper, you got him in your pocket. And again, these politicians can be bought, man. That's why, man, a lot of cats, I don't want to say no names, but I know some cats who's been in the game and they ain't never seen no jail cell because they know how to grease palms and get out here and politic with cats. All right, thanks for the call, fam. Yes, indeed. That's big. Little Mike. That is Little Mike. But hold on. Somebody's hitting me up on Twitter. Hold on. Let me see. Some girl said, what do you wish to gain from addressing this issue with another woman from Ferguson? MP, are you the young lady on Twitter? Well, I'm addressing it now, Miss MP, because that young lady chose to troll and send a bunch of trolls on my Twitter timeline that trolled me for about 2 or 3 hours. So I have a right to address that on my show. Them making up a bunch of lies and all this stuff, but I have a right to do that on my show. Ethiopian Bella, call up, young lady. The number is 818-850-5404. And MP, if you want to call up, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. And the number again is 818-850-5404. This one dude said, I'm looking at Twitter. They're trolling on my Twitter now, by the way. They're trolling on my Twitter. Now, the Netta chick is mad. She's on Twitter trying to talk shit. She's talking about, I'm trying to use her fame to get rich. Go look at Twitter right now. This Netta person, I'm trying to use her fame to get rich off her. Okay. This is what we have out here supposed to be representing us, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we don't get stuff done, family. We got grown children out here playing. Netta, if you want to stop trolling and call up, the number is 818-850-5404, Netta. Stop trolling on Twitter, and you can call the show right now. You can stop trolling on Twitter. You can call the show. I know you're watching, young lady. Ethiopian Bella, she wants to call up too. The number is 818-850-5404. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? All right, let's see what this is. What's up? Who's calling? All right. Again, the number is 818-850-5404. You can call up. Trolls are welcome. I don't mind the trolls. I drink troll tears. What's up? Who's calling? Yo.
Hello?
What's up, man? Who's this?
Hey, this is Nikhil, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm good. What's on your mind, man?
Hey, brother, I have a question. I wanted to actually teach kids in the community. I'm out here in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And I pay for everything. You know what I mean? Off top. And I wanted to talk to you off air and figure out how we can do it because I wanted to use the hidden colors.
Okay.
And I think it's very important that we get these young brothers and sisters to understand exactly who they are at a very young age. So I don't know how I can get in touch with you directly.
Email me at info@tariqelite.com. Where in LA do you teach, by the way, brother?
No, I already taught a class for 4 years in the Boyle Heights area.
Okay.
Received awards and things like that. Cause I was teaching kids in the project how to be sound engineers. I do music.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is get a group of people that I know are down to go and teach, and we're just going to just pick different community centers and things like that to let us in. And, we're just going to teach for free because it's very important that we get these young brothers and sisters to understand exactly who they are at a young age. Because I do understand the importance of marching, but I agree with you. Because marching is only going to do so much, and we need to empower ourselves economically. But how can we empower ourselves economically if we don't understand who we are?
Absolutely. I totally agree. That's why so many people down there in Ferguson are shouting out hidden colors. And when I was down there, I ran into teachers, brothers just like you, like, hey, man, I teach this in my class, and I'm teaching my students, man, about group economics and solutions because we got to stop this nonsense that's going on down here. So I feel you, man. So email me, and we'll chop it up, fam. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And again, if Netta, my phone lines are open. I'm not going to beat up on nobody. I'm not going to get on nobody's case. But if you want to call up, again, the number is 818-850-5404. That is the number. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? How you doing, man? It's again, man. I have a quick question, because it has nothing to do with the Ferguson thing. It has to do with your booth. It goes to what size exactly?
Shit. I don't know for sure, but email me. You asking me customer service questions, man. Email me about that, brother. Brother, you asking me customer service questions. Man. Good Lord. So call up all you trolls who's trolling now. Call up everybody. You notice nobody's calling up again. It's the same small group of people. It's only about 5 of them with multiple screen names and accounts. It's only a small group of them. What's up? Who's calling? It's only a very small group of them. What's up? Who's calling?
Yes, it's Sophia from Cleveland. I'm calling to make a comment about that's how they act down in St. Louis. I just moved from St. Louis, and I hate to throw St. Louis under the bus. I love St. Louis, but that's the mentality down there. It's not called show me face for them for no reason.
Oh, wow.
They show up, they show out. So they need guidance. They need marching orders. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all this praying. We prayed up. Yes. Damn. I mean, how much more praying do we need? Damn. Yeah, faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
They taught us it. And I was telling my sister today, I said, yeah, I guess they get it confused when they say praying. I guess that's the work too. When they pray. No. That's not the work. That's just the prayer.
Yeah, they think that praying is the work and that's the movement.
Yes.
No, it's not. So my God.
Yes.
But thank you for the call, sister. Thank you so much. Dude. And people, I mean, this young lady, I mean, she's hopping on Twitter bragging about praying and marching like she's Rosa damn Parks. If you're going to do that, you got to be called out for that. And you don't come for me unless I send for you. I see your Trillery, the other chick who was throwing up the fuck you selfies. No, I want the Trillery girl, whoever she is, I want her to call up. Hold on. She says she's trying to call up. Who's calling?
What's up, brother?
I'm going to have you call back.
Dennis from Nashville, Tennessee.
I have you call back. I want that Trillery chick to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, brother, man, this is Bishop.
What's up? I'm going to have you call up in a minute, but I'll have you call back in a minute, brother. Hold on 1 second. I want somebody very specific to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
What up, Tariq?
Okay, I'll have you call back, fam. The phone lines are lit up, but I want some other people to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who is this?
Oh, this is that Trillery chick. How are you?
No, what's up, Trillery? You were the one trolling me on Twitter yesterday, weren't you?
First of all, my misogynist brother, not in the struggle.
Oh, yes.
I was not trolling you.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. What
is shared as the truth cannot be taken for trolling.
Ma'am.
You came up here to St. Louis, and you were trying to undermine the work of the people that have been out here.
No, I'm not.
How many bullets have you been shot with?
No, I'm not. Wait. Hold on. Okay, ma'am, first of all, you're not going to call my show in Bogart. Now, put her on hold because she's not going to call up with all that Negro nonsense. Okay? Let me let her back on.
How many children
Okay,
lives
ma'am.
have you impacted with your words? and with your
Ma'am. Okay,
encouragement?
hold on. She thinks she's going to call up and go on a rant. That you don't get to do that here. You're just not going to call up. This is not Twitter where you can just create a bunch of screen names and just bogart your opinion. Okay, she's still talking. Trillery. Okay, hold on. She's doing her fake sister soldier act. You're not calling up here bogarting the conversation. Now, she's still ranting. She doesn't know she's on hold.
And they ain't raised no fool.
Now, or hey, hold on. Well, now, this is what you have down there. You have emotional children, ladies and gentlemen. You have emotional children who's playing and trying to be adults, and they're not. This is what you have. All right, now, ma'am.
Oh, I was on hold. I'm aware. I'm watching your
Right, ma'am. You are no. Let me explain, ma'am. You can't call my show and just kind of bogart like you're running things. It doesn't work like that here. We have conversations here. No, ma'am. You're not going to bogart the conversation. This is a dialogue. You're not just going to rant. Nobody heard you what you were saying. So just let's not waste your breath on that. We're going to talk like adults, ma'am. Do you understand me?
Yes.
All right. No, ma'am. You're not just going to go on a monologue, ma'am. You're not going to go on a monologue. You're gonna talk like an adult. I'm not going there. I don't do that childish nonsense here when I'm having a serious conversation. So now, what have you done out there in Ferguson besides pray and march?
Playing old clips, girl. He's still playing old clips.
Ma'am.
Okay, sir, and what I need you to do
ma'am, what have you done? Ma'am, what have you done besides pray and march? Ma'am, what are you doing out there? Ma'am, what are you doing besides praying and marching?
What am I doing besides praying and marching?
Right.
Oh, I don't know. Meeting up with local organizations, galvanizing the youth, and providing them with the education they need on their political rights. Confrontation when dealing with police brutality. Educating them on white supremacy versus black excellence. Letting them know that when police confront you, these are your rights. We've raised bond money and bail money for peaceful protesters to get out of jail when they are, one, detained and attacked by officers, not read their rights. All those petitions that you see being brought up to City Hall, yeah, our names are on that. All of the protests that you see CNN and other mainstream media halfway telling the truth of, that's what we're doing.
No, it's not. Well, you're not responsible. See, now what you're trying to do, you're trying to take responsibility for all the stuff that a whole bunch of other people are doing. Now, you're really breaking your arm, patting yourself on the back. You're trying to take responsibility. Whoa, you're trying to take responsibility for stuff that other people are doing, ma'am. You're trying to, whoa. Ma'am, you're trying to take responsibility. I'm talking about CNN, they haven't interviewed you. Jamila Nasheed, all those people are down there getting those signatures too. You're trying to take responsibility and take credit for stuff that a lot of other people are out there doing. So you,
who's from here,
ma'am?
Netta, who I work with, we're from here. So for your
I know that. And look, and just because you're from there don't mean anything. You want credit for being from there, but you ain't really. Look, whoa, ma'am, no, don't work like that. All that little childish ratchetness doesn't work here. It don't work here. Yeah, okay, there we go. So look, ma'am, is this making a difference? This picture right here, okay? This picture here. Ma'am, why y'all putting up fuck you selfies at a march for Mike Brown? Why are you doing that?
Do you see my middle finger up? This is you and I on the phone now. I'm responsible for self, okay?
Oh, so it's like, so do you agree with your friends? So do you agree with all the people around you putting up a fuck you finger? Do you agree with,
I did not notice that until after the picture was posted.
So you didn't know they were doing that? So you didn't know, so you, whoa, ma'am, no, she just said she didn't know that they were doing the fuck you sign. You don't know that, and you're taking a selfie. The camera's turned around. You can see what people are taking. You're taking a selfie, young lady.
On the
There you go. Like, there you go. There you go.
time.
All right, there we go. So like I said, so you didn't know. You saying that you don't know. Ma'am, you guys are out there being very childish and immature, and that's disrespecting. That's disrespecting Mike. That's, ma'am, you don't even know what that means, ma'am. You don't know what that means. You don't know what that means, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Using the word misogynist over and over, you don't know what it means. You're using it out of context. You're immature. You're misrepresenting the people of Ferguson. They don't need that ratchetness out there. You're out there playing around. Y'all out there twerking. Y'all out there acting silly. They don't need that. So don't call for me. Don't put my name in the mix and your shit ain't right. You understand? Ma'am, ma'am, you said, hold on. Let me, ma'am, you're not going to bogart. This is not the ratchet hour, ma'am. This is not the ratchet hour. You're not going to call up and go on a ratchet emotional rant and you're out there in Ferguson acting goofy and silly. Trying to troll me, and I'm putting money out there in the game. That's provable. I want you, if you're putting all this money and you done raised all this money, where? You just running your mouth. You ain't raised nothing. You can't prove anything. You're just out there marching, singing, twerking. You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything tangible. Yes, I'm calling you out because Ferguson, they don't need that. They need economic empowerment. There you go. Now, you still running your mouth, ma'am.
No.
They need economic empowerment. Ma'am, because you're just not going to, this is the Tariq Nasheed show. Because you're not going to act ratchet on my show. Ma'am, you're not going to act ratchet on my show, young lady. That's not going to, okay. Anyway, like I said, the people in Ferguson, they're good people down there. And you know what, when I went to Ferguson, there were some very intelligent brothers and sisters down there. And that's the problem. You got these people trying to misrepresent those good brothers and sisters down there. I met some very sharp brothers and sisters down there in Ferguson. They're not the ones who represent Ferguson. Like the young lady called up and she said, man, that's why I left St. Louis. I met some real good, smart, thorough brothers and sisters down there. They don't represent them whatsoever, man. Truth be told. Truth be told. Let's see if she's still running her mouth. There you go. All right, ma'am. Ma'am, are you still here, ma'am?
Are you still here? Or are you still black?
Yeah, ma'am. So like I said, I'm not going to let you go on a childish rant. My thing is this. What type of tangible solutions do you have for Ferguson? Because trolling and yelling around like an emotional kid, that's not it. You guys need to do better if you're going to represent that area.
Sir, how about I tell you this? We won't be in contact with you.
You don't need to be. You definitely won't be in contact with me. I do things that work. I do things that work, ma'am. I do things that work. I do things that work, ma'am. I don't go to marches or prayer vigils. I do things that work. I don't go to marches or prayer vigils, ma'am. There you go. She hung up the phone. There you go. You damn sure won't be in touch with me. I don't do prayer vigils. I don't do marches or prayer vigils. I'm all about economic empowerment. I'm a check writer. I'm from the school of money talk, bullshit walks. You dig? This is what we have down here. We have grown children. We have babies trying to do grown things. This is why we need to leave these children by the wayside so we can handle grown folks' business. Do you want that emotional person ranting, representing you? Come on. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, King Flat?
What's up, man? There was somebody else trying to call. I'm going to have you call back in a minute, fam. There's somebody else who wanted to call up. Empress, whatever her name is, I want to hear what she has to say. I don't play with children. These are children. You put children in their place. Put them kids in their place. What's up? Who is this? This Empress? Hello? Hello?
Hello, yes.
Yes, who is this?
This is Amanda.
How you doing, Amanda?
I'm fine.
What's on your mind, Amanda?
I'm calling just to say that I agree with you because I actually sat back and I watched everyone that was, trolling you. And these people are like, they're 30 plus. And I think that it's utterly ridiculous the way that they act. Like, I'm ashamed. Like, I'm 30. And I'm like, well, first of all, whether you're misogynistic or whatever it is,
right.
You don't have to support black women. You don't have to support black people on Twitter or anything because you don't know them.
Right. Right, and
On
that's
the other
that's a
side, it's
common.
like these,
Just
the
like
right side is raising money leaps and heads and bounds of us,
Right.
and some of them may not like each other. But guess what? They're working together to get stuff done. But for a whole week, all I keep seeing is out of the blue.
hello.
Yeah, out of the blue, they'll come around and say, "Oh, throw you in the mix." They don't have anything to do with anything.
Exactly.
I think it's just they're doing it just to get attention or to, my fame is dying down. Let me throw his name in the mix so we can stir up something on Twitter.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Prayers, marches, none of that, all of that stuff, everything costs money.
Exactly.
Lawyers cost money. Filing paperwork costs money.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it costs money. And every time you ask them, hey, how much have you put in?
Exactly.
Don't nobody say nothing.
They don't say nothing. When I say, okay, well, damn, if you doing all this work, how much money have you put in? Oh, I'm down there marching. I pray all day. I got a candle in my hand now. They're talking about everything except what matters is money. Money, 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 money. You know what? I'm the only person who has written a big check. From what it seems, nobody's down there talking about money. Nobody's really sending no money.
They're saying that I'm watching because some of their friends I actually follow, and I had to get off of Twitter because I was about to go in on them. They were like, "Oh," they turned like they're like, "Look, Antonio French is supporting Tariq. Oh my God, why y'all care? Mind your business."
Exactly.
And
they ain't helping that brother.
Does not owe you anything. Antonio French don't owe y'all anything.
Exactly.
I don't understand what's with these black people on Twitter. It's like, oh, you supposed to support me. Who is you? I don't even know you.
Exactly.
We don't gotta get along. We just have to pretty much beat the enemy. That's the goal. That's it.
Absolutely.
We don't have to like each other, and that's what they're not understanding. We don't gotta they don't even know you, but they're calling you, oh, you misogynistic. Nobody got to deal with that except for you and your woman. Ain't nobody sleeping with you. None of these chicks are sleeping with you.
Absolutely. Much respect. Thank you for the call, sister. And again, that whole, when you talk about facts, all that whole misogynist, that's a big ass smoke screen. Then they get into that article that somebody posted earlier about the Twitter trolls. They start going into the whole misogyny. If you say something they don't like, you're a misogynist. They don't even know what it means. Then they start talking about, well, you don't like no black women. My black lady is upstairs, by the way. That's a common lie that they like to create a smoke screen with. That ain't nothing but a smoke screen. Why would I dislike a black woman? All the cooperation I get from black women, I have no reason to dislike black women. Black women come to my lectures. Black women buy my books. I've dated a lot of black women. All the black women I've dated, I'm cool with. I literally have no reason to hate a black woman. My mother's wonderful. My grandmother's wonderful. I was raised by wonderful black women. What reason do I have to hate a damn black woman? And a black woman right upstairs made me dinner tonight. So that's a common lie that they like to throw out as a smoke screen. Because when you criticize them, they try to pretend that they're representing for all black women. See, it's time, and what's sad, you got dudes who are punked out by women like this. Don't be punked out by women like this. These are like grown children. They're like a joke. You heard the young lady who called up. That's a child. Her mentality is like an infant. You dig? What we got in the room? Who we got in the room? Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling, fam?
What's going on, brother? This is Kevin from Nashville, man. I called you earlier.
There you go. How you doing, fam?
Man, I'm pretty good, brother. I had a question, man. I wanted to know how you felt about Umar Johnson, man. The brother was just here, and he was discussing the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, man. Yes. I wanted to know how you felt about that, man, and if you were part of the team that was supporting that.
Man, not only that, I've already sent the brother money for the school, and when they get shit running, I'm sending a nice, big, sizable donation. So I'm already putting money in the game on that. I've already sent my check in. Oh, yeah. So Umar, I'm holding Umar down for whatever he does. I got that brother held down, and I'm his biggest
that's a real brother right there, man.
Yeah, that's a real good brother, man. We're out here doing things. We're not in the praying business. My man
yeah.
And my man, what's funny, when Umar started getting the funding for the school, you know, some of these trolls started hating on him. They started writing articles.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they started.
I think the problem is people ain't peeping the message.
Yeah.
You know, they got their own idea about what's really going on, man, but it's really one clear message, man. Yeah. And as we do not have an economic base, and we do not have a support system, we do not have a community. And that's what we need to develop.
Absolutely.
People admit to that.
Real talk, man. Thanks for the call. Man, the name of the game right now, man, bullshit time is over. The name of the game is economic empowerment. Is Kill Bill trolling in here? Kill Bill. You said Peanut's a black woman. Look and consider. Okay. Kill Bill, you got to get out of here. Now, you just acting goofy, dude. And I see you on Twitter, Kill Bill. You're another one of those little moist dude trolls. And if you got something to say, call up. Don't call up. Don't tweet and text and all that shit. What's up? Who's calling? What's up? Who's calling?
Oh, sorry. I'm listening to you on my internet. I was trying to figure out who you were.
Yeah.
My apologies.
There you go. What's going on?
Not much, sir. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Basically, I understand how we're supposed to have group economics and everything.
Yes.
But when I look at the world and I look at Russia and China and what they're doing with their dollar, with the Russian ruble and their Chinese yuan, I see that they're bypassing the petrodollar a lot. And the petrodollar is actually falling a lot. And by us economically empowering ourselves through the American dollar, when that dollar falls, will we be caught into that, that threshold of it falling as well too, while we're trying to build up our communities as well? Will that push us further back if the dollar was to fall?
If that's the case, well, look, get your money together and trade it in for gold. You dig?
Okay.
Because, there's all types of things of monetary value if you're going to look at it from that perspective. But the thing is, man, to me, that's almost like a cop-out. It's like, well, I might as well stay broke because if I get money, the dollar's going to crash and then I'll be broke again. So I might as well stay broke. Fuck all that. That's a cop-out. Get you some money. If you think the dollar's going to crash, find out whatever currency is going to be hot in the next 10 years and then convert the money into that. You can convert your money into anything you want to convert it in. Get you bricks of gold. Gold never goes out of style. Just get something.
No, I'm definitely agreeing with you. I'm definitely agreeing with you on that.
But I'm just saying for cats who will use that as an excuse, just get something of monetary value and practice group economics. Thanks for the call. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. People are clowning. The girl who called up, people are clowning her on Twitter right now, as they should. As they should. They're clowning her on Twitter, as they should. Up here, she sound like she read. I'm doing a lot. I'm teaching people education and how to vote and not get harassed by the police. Stop it. Sound like the Netta chick gave her some talking points. This is what you have trying to represent you. We don't need that in the game. We don't need that goofy nonsense of throwing fuck you selfies and you're supposed to be representing something that's dead serious and you twerking. Come on, man. We got to stop playing games with this. What's up? Who's calling?
What's going on, Flex? Chris from the Big Bay Area, man.
What's up, Playboy? How you doing, fam?
I'm doing good. It's one thing I just want to address. One thing I always see on Twitter and all these other social media things is like, especially when they try and bash you, is, he was a pimp. He wrote these books about Mac. And like, what difference does it make where the knowledge comes from? You know what I'm saying? As long as somebody's, speaking some truth and speaking, trying to get something done. Like, I don't see why people try and nitpick about little dumb shit like that.
And let's say, look, people always try to bring up some street shit with me. I heard he was in the street doing this. He was doing... Look, okay, if I was doing some street shit, what does that say about you so-called fake Rosa Parks ass wannabe leaders out here where the street nigga can get more money organized, the street nigga can get more films and people educated than you? What does that say about you? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much.
Man.
Thank you very much.
Real talk, man. But thanks for the call, fam.
No problem.
Yeah, if I'm all this street nigga, ratchet, whatever, and I'm getting more done than you, that says a lot about your leadership. If the Mackin books that you can get on Amazon, by the way, The Art of Mackin, The Mac Within, The Elite Way. If I'm the Mackin book guy, and I write, how are you gonna let a dude who write Mackin books outshine you as far as getting people educated, putting together films, getting top #1 films out there, getting money organized? How are you gonna let that happen if I'm such a ratchet street person? Because truth be told, and when we get our group economic game on, the people that we got to go to, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go to the street cats. That's why when I went to Ferguson, I don't hang out with the praying civil rights crowd. Y'all saw some of the stuff I put up on Instagram. When I was out there, I'm out there in the hood. I ain't out there with Don Lemon and all them people. I'm out there with the gangsters. I'm out there with dudes throwing up St. Louis Crip, Pyru. I'm out there with the gangster dudes. Those are the dudes I'm out there with. The reason why, because number one, these dudes are more intelligent than people give them credit for. People dismiss them as just regular street dudes or whatever, but these dudes are very intelligent cats. Number one, they're very intelligent. Number two, these dudes, they understand that something has to change. Whereas the civil rights Negroes and those little coonettes who called up, they're playing. They're out there trying to be cute because, you know, they're trying to get little government jobs at the end of the day. The street dudes are like, hey, man, we need to change this shit. I want to be empowered. You dig? Also, with the street dudes, they really ready to put in work. They ain't afraid of jail. That's another thing, because a lot of these civil rights Negroes, they're terrified of going to jail. The street dudes are like, fuck it. I've been to jail. Let's put in work. You dig? So a lot of the street dudes are the ones that's going to really challenge systematic white supremacy. As a Malcolm was a street dude. There's a lot of cats out here who are real street dudes who got a lot of stuff done. It's the street dudes who get a lot of shit done, man. We underestimate those brothers. And again, I'm not trying to throw all these civil rights cats under the bus and all those people, but again, that young lady who called up, just imagine them trying to make a legitimate change. You heard that young lady, that emotional, childish young lady who called up. Imagine trying to, or do you really think you're going to get anything done with a person like that? Do you really think you're going to get something tangible done with some emotional child taking fuck you selfies and twerking at a civil rights march? Let's see who we got. We got a lot of folks calling in. What's up? Who's calling? We heavy in here.
Hey, yo, this is Doc and Deli from Oklahoma City.
Hey, how you doing, fam? You right out there in the Midwest, man. What's going on with you?
Yeah, sure. I'm doing good. I'm just listening to the conversation, and yeah, a lot of these people fail to realize that Malcolm X was a thug.
Yeah, he was in that life. He was about that life. Yes, indeed.
He was about that real life, real talk. And I just got something else. I got my girl. She has a white friend, and on Facebook she had been posting some things about Mike Brown, trying to have some false comparisons about how, you know, white people getting beat up by black folks, cops, you know, putting their life on the line for the community and getting beat up by black people. And I told her don't mess with her, but right. She's trying to say that's a friend and everything like that. And I tell her you got to watch her because she's a suspected white supremacist. So.
Yeah, when they talk that stuff, look again, dude, and this is why, man, it's time for us to really circle our wagons because we got a lot of suspected white supremacists out here, and this is the thing. If the white supremacists or people in the dominant society, if they really want to change, they could make a change with all this police brutality that's going on with black people. We have to understand that there are people in this country, in the dominant society, who want the police to shoot black folks down. They think it's all justified. I heard that Ben Stein, that's his name, he did an interview. The guy, he had a show called Win Ben Stein's Money, and he's like a political analyst. He did an interview the other day. He said something that was real deep. He said, well, Mike Brown was armed. He's armed with being a big black guy. That's him being armed. His weapon is being a big old guy and a cop being smaller than him. So those people in the dominant society, every black person is armed, according to them, with your blackness. Your blackness is the weapon. Once black people understand that, now you can get mobilized. I understand that fact. And I know that us trying to coon and shuck and jive and fuck around, that's not the answer. We got to get dead serious about challenging white supremacy. We're going to do that.
Real talk. That's how I am too.
Yes, indeed.
You know, she gets pissed off about that, but I got to let her know you got to be careful because those who you think that your friends, demand.
Absolutely.
You got to watch it.
Absolutely.
Got to watch your back. So.
Much respect, fam. Thanks for the call. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up? Somebody else is trolling. I see you trolling, Alexis. What's her name? Music Over People. I see you, Alexis. If you want to call up, call in. Alexis, she says she's in Ferguson. She says, quit trying to ruin the positivity we built here. Fuck your checks. You right. We're living this. Woman, you better call up. What's positive about a cop walking around free for shooting an unarmed black man? What positivity? The fuck you talking about? This is a person who says she's in Ferguson. I'm talking to you, whatever your name, Alexis. What positivity? Get something done, then talk about positivity. Black folks are always looking for a reason to party. There is no positivity when a cop is still free and everybody is still economically deprived. That's Negro talk. This is a tweet I just got. Let me retweet it. Y'all follow me on Twitter. This is the sick mentality, that slave mentality that we have out here right now. A woman from Ferguson, Tariq, you're trying to ruin the positivity we built here. There's a cop free as a bird. Buildings are burned down. No economic base. And she's talking about positivity. Come on, dude. We don't even know when we lose it. We don't even know when we lose it. Y'all celebrating praying. Come on, dude. Let me see who this is on the phone. What's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hello.
Who's this, fam?
Hey, this Bishop from Birmingham, Alabama.
What's up, man? You from my old neck of the woods. How you doing, Bishop? What part of Birmingham you from?
The east side, Center Point area, East Lake area.
There you go. What's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I want to ask you, what is Barack Obama doing about the situation at Ferguson?
Not a damn thing. And he ain't going to do nothing because I talked about this before. The police unions backed Barack Obama. That was a major voting block for the Democrats, getting those police unions, and they back Barack Obama. That's why Barack Obama apologizes to police officers. That's why he has said nothing about police brutality. He said not one word because he don't want to mess up that voting block for the Democrats. So Barack Obama's not going to say anything. This is why we got to start voting in blocks with our finances so that people can represent us and be on our side. But he's not going to do anything, and that's something that we have to come to terms with. But thanks for the call, fam. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I wish that girl would call up, that Alexis girl. I want her to call up. Man. I would love for her to call up with that bullshit she just typed. What's up? Who's calling? I want her to explain the positivity. What's up? Who's calling?
Yo, this your boy DC came from Chicago.
What's up, DC? How you doing, fam?
Man, I'm good. I just want to call in and say thanks for all the stuff that you do for the community and stuff.
Much respect.
Because I know you go through a lot of bullshit with these haters.
Yeah.
I kind of had it out with one of the little feminists on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't even say a lot of things to her. She accused me of harassing her and all this bullshit.
Oh, they love doing that. They say something crazy and you say, hey, what are you talking about? You're harassing me. They're children. These people are children on Twitter, man. You don't take them seriously, dude. Thanks for the call, fam. Yes, indeed. Again, we got children out here trying to lead movements. That's the problem. What's up? Who's calling? All right. That's a major problem. You got children out here trying to lead stuff. What's up? Who's calling? Yo. Hello. Okay, people calling up and scared to talk. And that's what a troll is. Troll is usually scared to really talk sensible. And if they do, what's up? I might have you call back in a minute. And if a troll does muster up some strength to call up, they try to yell their bullshit out real quickly so you can't call them out. What's up? Who's calling? Okay.
Yep.
People, brother, y'all phone game got to be in order. All right? Y'all phone game has to be in order. Who's calling?
Hello?
I'm going to have you call back, man. I wanted some of those people from Twitter to call up. What's up? Who's calling? Wait. I wanted some of those people from Twitter to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Okay, goddamn. Okay. I want some of those people from Twitter to call up. Where? Let me see. We got to get some. Is somebody in the room acting janky? Hold on. Let me see. We got a lot of folks. We heavy in the room. We're heavy in the room. Listen. So somebody put a bounty on my address. Oh, nigga, I can give you that. Nigga, come to my office. My office is in the valley. I welcome you. I wish a motherfucker would run up on me. If you find it, put it on out there. I wish a motherfucker. I want you to run up on me. Shit. To put a bounty on my address. I want you to come run up on me. Shit. If you got it going on like that, nigga, I want you to do that. I want you to be about that life. Roland Martin is cool. Roland Martin is cool. Roland Martin is cool. Man. Yeah, we in here heavy. We in here deep. Yeah, see, when you start talking about empowerment, the coon train starts rolling. Nigga, I ain't Crispy Sotomayor. I ain't gonna call the cops on you. Run up on me. I ain't Crispy Sotomayor. You run up on me. I welcome that. I'm not Crispy Sotomayor. I ain't calling the police on you at all. Run up on me. I'm all over LA. I tweet everywhere I go. I'm all over the place. I was at the beach a couple of days ago. I'm at Zuma Beach. Right here. Anybody come see me? Come see me. Come drive a PCH. If you got a problem, whatever. My whereabouts are never secret. I don't just show up somewhere, take a picture, and bounce. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way to Roscoe's. I'm here. And I was at Roscoe's chopping up with Killer Mike. I'm not Crispy Sotomayor. I don't threaten niggas with calling police on them. What's going on? Who's calling?
Hey, how you doing, fam? It's John from Jersey.
John from Jersey. How you doing, fam?
How you doing, man? I got a quick question, man.
Go ahead.
I used to live in New Jersey. Right now, I live in Japan. I used to be in the military.
There you go.
I moved out to Japan.
Okay.
Why is it that we should build in America? Like, it was easy for me to move to Japan.
Okay.
And get a visa and everything. So why would we build in America? Because it would be just as easy to move to Africa or anywhere.
Well, it's not as easy because there's some countries that will give you dual citizenship. Some countries have a lot of red tape as far as moving into them. And even Japan, it's like a whole bunch of people can't... if a whole large number of people move into Japan, they're going to shut that shit down. They don't let too many outsiders come out there, especially in those Asian countries. They'll let you come in as a tourist. But as far as coming in trying to penetrate their economy, no. They ain't letting you do that. They don't let white people do that out there. They don't play that shit. They circle their wagons heavy.
They gave me dual citizenship though.
Yeah, I know. They'll give it to one or two people.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't too many of you brothers out there. I've been to Japan. There ain't too many brothers out there. When I was out there, they were looking at me like, damn, a black person. So, dude, you know, when you're singled out, when you're by yourself, you're isolated. So you get certain benefits when you're isolated. But when you're trying to move in as a group, then people's antennas go up. Now, you did make a good point. There should be African countries that let us in or have dual citizenship without all the red tape. I was talking to an African brother the other day about that, a brother who's politically hooked in over there in Sierra Leone and all of these other places, and I'm chopping up game with him, and I want to bring some of those solutions when I do the next Hidden Colors series, man, because that is something that we need to look into, but we are already set up to do that. We can do it here. Why should we go to Japan or Africa to do something that we can do right here, right now? You understand?
Understood.
There you go,
Thanks for answering the question, man.
much
Thanks for Hidden
respect.
Colors, too. Thanks for Hidden Colors, man.
Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are in here tonight. And if you haven't seen Hidden Colors, ladies and gentlemen, go to Amazon. Y'all need to go to Amazon right now. Hidden Colors still. Hidden Colors, I got 3 movies right now in the top 10. Got 3 movies in the top 10 right now on Amazon. 3 movies in the top 10 on Amazon right now. So y'all can get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3 right now on Amazon. And you can get The Art of Mackin' if you want to get that good game. The Mac Within, Player Be Played. What's up, Kill Bill? I see you trolling on Twitter. Kill Bill, you're going to have to man up and call up, bruh. Kill Bill. Call up like a man, dude. Nobody's going to troll with you on Twitter, and you can't troll the chat room. Kill Bill, I want you to call up. I only want Kill Bill to call up. He's trolling on Twitter like a little girl. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Kill Bill. This is Brandon. I'll call back, though.
I'll have you call back. Thanks, man. Okay, I want Kill Bill. I banned him out of the chat room because he was trolling like a girl. I want Kill Bill to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
It's Hakeem. What's going on from Philadelphia?
Hey, Hakeem, I'm going to have you call back in a minute, all right? Wait, is this Hakeem from Black and Nobel?
What do you say?
Is this Hakeem from Black and Nobel?
No.
Okay, I'll have you call back. All right. Shout out to Black and Nobel bookstore out there in Philly. They sell Hidden Colors and Hidden Colors 3 and all that. Shout out to them. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Tariq, what up, man? It's Q from New York.
Hey, Q, I'm going to have you call back, man. I want Kill Bill to call up. I want Kill Bill to call up. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? Hello? All right. Let me see. I want Kill Bill to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq. It's Alante from Inglewood.
What's up, man? How you doing, fam?
Hey, this is my 3rd week getting through. I think I need to play the lottery, man.
Yeah, you know? What's going on in the wood, man?
Couple quick things. One thing that they're not talking about in the media is the black culture towards cops.
Yeah.
We have an unwritten code of conduct in how we approach cops.
Right.
Totally different. So, I mean, they're trying to draw the narrative and paint the picture that Mike was running at the dude. That doesn't even sound anything close to what they're saying.
Exactly.
And nobody's pointing that out. And I've been watching all these different news channels, and you know, they're really not touching on that.
Yeah.
So you just your thoughts on that right there. And you was in my city, and I go there at rock stores all the time. I didn't get to holler at you. Yeah. But next time you're in Inglewood, I'm going to hit you up on Twitter.
No doubt, man. I'm always in Inglewood, man. I'm always out there, man. So I got to holler at the fam, man. Much respect. Thanks for the call. Yeah, but my man made a good point, man. The thing is, what happens is, because we do not have an economic base, it goes back to not having an economic base, we don't control a media. And the thing is, when you don't have economics, you don't have a media. Those who do have an economic base, those who control their own media, they can create the narrative they want to create. They can get on TV and start saying that Mike Brown charged the cop, and even if it's a lie, they got the wherewithal to keep repeating that lie over and over again until it sticks into the minds of people who could be potential jurors. That's why you got to have your shit in order. You got to have your economic base. We can't counter some of the crazy. If you look at Fox News, they're talking crazy about black people now. I mean, they've always talked crazy about black people, but it's gotten worse. And we have nothing to respond with on a national media level. The closest thing we have is the Hidden Colors film. That's the closest thing to a legitimate, all-black, true-to-the-game media. What's up? Who's calling?
Peace. Elevation.
Elevation. Thanks. I'm going to have you call back in a minute, man.
No.
I got to have my man call back. I want that Kill Bill dude to call up, which he probably won't. I want him to call up 818, hold on, 850-5404. I'm giving Kill Bill the number. See, I'm giving the troll. See, the thing is, I don't hide behind screen names and all that. My phone lines are wide open. Holler at me with what you got to say. In a sensible way. If you want to call up and scream like and have a temper tantrum, I'm not going to allow you to do that, because that temper tantrum is a smoke screen so that people can't call you out. If you just call up and yell a bunch of bullshit, that's a way to not get called out on what you have to say. You dig? Let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling? What's up? Who's calling? All right. Let's see who we got. Waiting on people to call up. I see you, Sweet Jones. We got some fake Twitter outrage. Some girl named Sweet Jones said he made it a point to drag a young woman who's been in Ferguson. She dragged herself. That woman called up on my show and dragged herself. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up? This Chris B from the Colony.
What's up? I'm gonna have you call back, fam. Yeah, that woman called up and made an ass out of herself. She dragged herself. That woman called up and made an ass out of herself. Is Aki? Aki, you in the room, Aki? Is Aki in the room and is Ola in the room? Aki, if you're in the room, let yourself be known, sweetie. Yeah, everybody, if you don't have Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3, go to Hidden. You can go to Hidden Colors, or you can go to Amazon.com. You can get that now, by the way. Kill Bill ain't calling in. Ola, there you go. I see Ola in the house. Let me make Ola a mod. I modded Ola. Where is Aki? I want to make Aki a mod too. Who is this person? Keep going. Hello, who is this? Who is this? Hello? Okay, nigga keep calling up, not saying nothing. Oh, I'm gonna call his ass back for not saying nothing. All right, I want Kill Bill to call up. Ola's here today. So there's Aki. There's Aki right there. Everybody say what's up to Miss Aki, y'all. Y'all shout out Miss Aki. All right, Aki and Ola are mods right now. We got Mr. Ola in the house. Now, I made Ola a mod. Ola banned everybody in this motherfucker. Y'all better chill. Y'all better chill. Yes, indeed. Yeah. What's up, celebrity? I see you, celebrity. This nigga Kill Bill said he can't call in today, but if I post, he said his phone don't work. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. This is a very small group of these people. And Brittany, I see you, Brittany. Call up, Brittany. Call up, Brittany. You're trolling and you're not calling up, Brittany. You sound like Netta, one of Netta's screen names. Because it sounds like Netta and that other chick has a bunch of screen names that they're trolling under. All right, and Kill Bill probably is Netta trolling. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? Yo. All right, let me get these calls real quick. Hey, what's up? Who's calling?
Peace, Elevation, out of Houston.
All right, Elevation, how you doing, man? What's on your mind?
Magnificent. This is what I want to say, bro. That a lot of times when we get in have different events that are going on in the conscious community, we don't use it as a rallying point. It don't matter if it's Juneteenth, Sankofa, Malcolm X's birthday. This is the time when you want to start networking.
Yeah.
But every time, you see, we got to be about that business, you see. And I don't matter what you're doing, you got to be the best at it. So that's why I just want to encourage everybody, remind everybody, this is what you should be doing. Take your private messages or hit me up. I'm in Houston starting a Black Business Director.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got a passion for this. Because down here in H-Town, we really don't have no vehicle for blacks to really get their business out in a cost-effective manner.
Yeah.
Normally, it's like $2,000 or $3,000, which really caters to the upper echelon. We're talking about chiropractors and other licensed professionals. Yeah. So I'm not going to hold you up. That's all I want to spit, bro.
Much respect, man. Real talk, man. Hey, my brother right here, man, Elevation made a good point, man. We get together, man. Everything ain't about a goddamn party, man. Let's take care of business, then party. We get together when it's time to party and when it's time to take care of business, when it's time to be serious and build something, and everything turns into a fucking block party. You selfie and you're twerking. Everything is a damn goofy ass block party, and then you brag about having a damn party. Everything in a goddamn party. Let's handle some business. Let's get some stuff done. Let's get some money raised. Let's get some economies built. Damn. Playing this same silly ass game, dude. We ain't got time for that. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? Who is this?
This is Brother Hassan from Chicago.
How you doing,
Brother
Hassan?
Tariq?
How you doing, man? How you doing, fam?
I'm good. I had a question for you. I know the trolls were trying to trick you tonight, but I know it must be a Labor Day special or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But But I have a question. Did you watch the episode of Iyanla when she was in Ferguson this week?
I didn't see it, but Iyanla hit me up. We were chopping up game on Twitter, and she's doing some real good work behind the scenes a lot of folks don't know about. But I didn't see the episode, but people were kind of getting on her case, saying that she was using it for ratings. It's just some silly, goofy shit. And
It came off, first of all, she started off with a Negro spiritual, which kind of took me to the side. I was like, yo. And I love Iyanla. Don't get me wrong. I watch her show. You know what I'm saying? I love her. But
and you know what I think?
It came off a certain way. It came off a certain way to me.
My thing
I don't know how you, what is...
I think she was being strategic, because the thing is, you can't get on national television and really chop up some game about a real deep economic plan. That's just not going to happen. You can't get on TV and say, hey, look, we need to get the white people out of office who's sabotaging. They'll cut your shit off. She knows that. You just got to be very real on that. Even when I was on CNN a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to get deep about some shit. They cut me off because they saw I was about to get deep. They cut my ass off so fast. So that's just how it is. But I know for a fact, behind the scenes, Iyanla got feet on the ground, and she's doing some real thorough work behind the scenes. But she's playing chess, and I ain't mad at it. And I pop my collar to Sister Iyanla, and she's doing more than some of these other trolls. I will give her that. You feel me?
Right. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a lot better there.
Yes,
that makes
indeed.
me feel a lot better.
Much respect.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks.
All right, man. Yeah, Iyanla's the truth, brother. Iyanla's the truth. You know, she does the singing and the kumbaya in front in front of the camera. Behind the scenes, she's about the business. So she's doing the right thing. Iyanla's definitely doing the right thing. Brittany. Now I got somebody Brittany trolling. Brittany, I see you, Brittany. You're trolling my Twitter. Brittany, feel free to call up. She said, if I don't apologize to the young women I targeted, Brittany, call up. The number is 818-850-5404. Call up. Don't troll. I'm not even addressing that. You better call up if you believe that. Call up with it. What's up? Who's calling?
Yeah, what's good, brother? This is G.
Hey, how you doing, G? What's going on with you?
Everything good, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just had a question about like people that's watching Hidden Colors 3 and everything. Like I try to refer them to the DVD and everything.
Right.
And one thing that I noticed is that they absorbed it, but they weren't able to like take it on and carry on. So I wanted to know, like, after watching the DVD, how do you think proactively people are able to like proactively move on from it?
And that's the thing. See, the thing is, I don't want people, and because people, they want me to do another one right away, and I'm not doing another Hidden Colors right away until people act on the things we've talked about in the first 3. Because we have very specific solutions that all we have to do is just get up and do them. But see, black people look at Hidden Colors, not all black people, but a lot of black people will look at it and kind of be entertained, and that's not the goal. This is a blueprint. Now, there are a lot of black people who watch Hidden Colors, and they went out and started businesses. They went out and started their own schools. So there are people acting on it, but we just need to keep getting it out, keep watching it again and again, and speak it into people so we can all get the picture and just start acting on it. So it's just going to have to be an individual thing. When each individual starts acting on it and we start linking up with those individuals, even if we have a small group of people, we can still be effective. So we just need to link up with people who are serious and get away from people who just want to party and be ratchet at marches and play games with this thing, because white supremacy is not nothing that we should play with. But thanks for the call.
Got it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But like I said, if you watch Hidden Colors, man, it's going to definitely change your life. Hidden Colors is definitely going to change your life. And my thing is this. When I talk about something, you know, I back it up. I try to be about whatever I talk about. And when I talk about empowerment, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I don't talk about shit and don't do it. That's just not how I get down. If some of these trolls feel like I'm taking their shine by doing that, well, so be it. That means you got to step your game up. And there are people... Oh, who is this? People in LA trying to bust this weekend. Okay, what is this Alexis person talking about? Alexis, what are you talking about? Because I've already been to Ferguson, y'all, so y'all can stop with the whole How come I'm not in Ferguson? I went to Ferguson. All right, I already went down there. I went down there, made an assessment of what needs to be done, came back, regrouped, and started to work on getting something tangible done. You dig? I've done things that are tangible. And we got this person named Alexis who's bragging about how she's been there from day one. People think, again, you want props for just standing around somewhere. That's that old shit from the... They're doing that old shit from the 1960s. Hold on. Let me retweet this girl. I've been here from day one. Niggas want a cookie for just standing around being there, but not really doing anything. So they can brag about, well, I was there, but you haven't done anything. Being there and doing something, two different things. What are you doing to make a change there? What are you doing to empower that community? What are you doing? There's some good brothers and sisters in Ferguson that I'm working with. I'm working with a lot of brothers and sisters behind the scenes who are doing real work, and what they're doing is not getting on Twitter, trolling, bragging about praying and marching. They're out there putting in real work, the brothers and sisters I'm working with, the educators, the teachers and stuff that I talk to. They ain't twerking. You dig? That's what it is. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq, it's Afro Canadian. How are you?
Hey, how are you, young lady?
I'm good.
Oh, what's up?
I just wanted to point out.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to point out all those people in Ferguson who are constantly getting on you about just talking about the progression and what we actually need to do. They're not really for the Black community, because if they really were about it, they would be trying to go behind closed doors with you and trying to think of ways of how we can make the situation better, rather than just calling you out, saying what they've done and what their contributions were, which I think is pretty minimum in that case. But yeah. I just wanted to call out, people shouldn't be just making all these comments and just putting you under the bus when instead they should be coming together, because that's what the other dominant society wants you to do. They do want you to attack each other. And
absolutely.
That's not something that we should be doing. Real
talk. Much respect, sister. That's real talk. My thing is just being there. What are you doing to empower yourself? I've been to Ferguson. Ferguson needs one thing: economic empowerment. Brothers and sisters don't really own nothing out there. I went out there, Arabs, Asians, everybody else own all the businesses. The police are protecting the businesses owned by other people. And the Black people out there just struggling. This is the reason why they can come into your community and shoot you. Do you understand that, family? The reason why they can go into Black economic deprived areas and kill you at will is because you don't have an economic base to protect yourself. When you don't have an economic base, you are weak. Marching and singing does not make you strong economically. That's not stopping them from coming in and killing you. Shout out to the brothers out there who kicked up dust, because it was the brothers out there rioting that created a pushback and international attention. That's who I give a lot of the props to. The brothers out there in the streets. That's why when I went out there, I didn't want nothing to do with them fake-ass civil rights Negroes. I went out there to the brothers and sisters who are out there in the streets. I ain't talking about brothers out there trying to take photo ops and all that old stuff and trying to be cute with snatch for justice swag and all that old silly goofy shit. I'm out there with brothers with masks on and bandanas who are not trying to have their identity shown. I'm out there with them, the brothers who are not trying to be seen, who's trying to put in work. Because those are the people who's going to make a change. That's why a lot of those street cats out there were booing some of the civil rights folks. That's why those civil rights people were getting booed out there. Street dudes was like, boo, we don't want you here. Some of these people who are trying to, I'm from Ferguson, you ain't represent Ferguson. People in Ferguson don't think, the real people out there putting in work, they don't have that mentality. He said she need to be snatched for the gym now. Y'all cold-blooded, man. Y'all cold. Man. Dude, I'm telling you. I'm talking to high-ranking politicians out there. They're telling me, hey, Tariq, man, my colleagues are bootlicking Negroes. The politicians in Ferguson are telling me this. Hey, Tariq, man, we got a lot of work because there's a lot of people on these city councils, the black people who are in these political positions, they are bootlicking. They ain't really trying to create a change. They don't want to lose their jobs. They're just happy to get crumbs off the table. Oh, yeah, let me see if Star hit me back. Star never hit me back. Yeah, Star never hit me back. I hit him on Twitter. I hit him in a private message. I wanted to chop up game with him. Man. Oh, yeah, I've been to Ferguson. I've been there before all the other entertainers came. Before it became, a lot of entertainers came down there. I was down there. I was right down there. I was down there ducking tear gas, ducking bullets. I came back and did a report on it when I got back. Let's see who we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
What's going on? It's Hakeem from Philadelphia.
What's up? What's going on with you, Hakeem?
Well, I wanted to know with regards to the recall for Mike hashtag.
Yes, sir.
Has that caught on, as much as you'd like? And then, and then also, what would be the next step?
It did catch on. It definitely caught on because a lot of people, a lot of celebrities were tweeting it. A lot of politicians down there in Ferguson were tweeting it. And a lot of people did go, because of that hashtag, they did go out and register to vote. And that's what we needed. We want people to register to vote. So they have an election coming, I think, in October or November. We're going to try to get some of those people out of office. And also we're going to try to mobilize people so that they can vote as a block and put certain people in. So it's definitely working. We're on the right trail. We're definitely on the right trail. And now we got to get the economic game going. That's why I sent money down to the brother Antonio and the Hill St. Louis Foundation, because they got an office down there where they're going to mobilize more people to register to vote so they can send people to the polls as a block. So we're getting tangible things going. We got the momentum going.
Definitely.
We definitely
got
it
I definitely appreciate the effort, man. I've been retweeting it as much as I can, and that's definitely a tangible, action that we could take. It's way more than those trolls are doing down there.
Yes,
man.
Indeed.
Misrepresenting.
Exactly, because I'm talking about something that we can do to get something done. Get folks out of
office.
I'm not trying
that's
to
all we need. That's all we need. All the other stuff is just conversation and noise, man. It's too late in the game for that.
Much respect, man. But yeah, they're out there, dude. This Netta chick, they're out there with candles, praying, and they're just trying to be cute. And come on. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. But when you try to brag and then throw salt on somebody who's actually doing something, you got to get called out. And you called yourself out tonight. What's up? Who's calling? Yo.
Hey, what's up, Tariq?
What's up? Who's calling?
What's going on? This is Jazz from Dallas.
How you doing, Jazz from Dallas? What's going on, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Hey, I sent you the message. I was one of the guys that sent you the message about the brothers here in South Dallas, man. The Huey Newton brothers.
Yeah.
Panther Party.
Yes, indeed.
I sent you that.
Oh, cool.
I also stated we were talking about the political game in Ferguson and what's going on as far as the city council and how predominantly there's no African Americans on any kind of board or any political position of power.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what I was telling you, I also sent you a message, and I don't know if you know this about Dallas, man, but our district attorney here in Dallas is black. Also, a lot of the police forces here, are black. So we don't have a lot of that nonsense going on here, man, as far as a lot of people, brothers getting shot, getting killed. Because these brothers here, man, we take that shit real serious.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And it helps that, like you said, some of the people in our community go out and vote, so that way we can put brothers in office in a high position.
Absolutely.
You dig?
Absolutely.
You dig? And so if we get a bill, I like what you're doing, man, with this recall for Mike.
Yes,
so we can start getting these people out there to vote, so that way we can put some of our people in office to make sure none of that stuff happens.
Yes, indeed, man. And man, I saw those brothers out there with their guns, and that's what I was saying earlier to the caller, man. When you're armed and you got your guns and you got your form of military, even if it's small, people are going to think twice about coming in your community with some bullshit. And you had those white supremacist groups talking about marching in them black neighborhoods. Them brothers came out with their guns. They shut that bullshit down real quick. Much respect to them brothers down in Texas,
and
man.
I'll tell you this, Flex. I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal, man, and the thing is, the federal government, the people in power, man, police officers, we call them uniformed.
Yeah.
Police officers really trigger happy nowadays.
Yes, they are.
I can tell you what, I've been a marshal, Flex, for 6 years, and I've never had to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Never.
Good.
Never.
Good.
And so a lot of these young cats, a lot of these white supremacists, man, like you sort of say, man, they're very trigger happy. And like I said, they're just very racial. They're just very prejudiced, man.
Yeah.
And we've got to put an end to it.
We do.
And like I said, I got some brothers that are on my squad right now, some black brothers that are also marshals, that we also, we go out to the community and we teach them about their rights as far as carrying guns and things like that, so they'll know. Because I think the problem is our people, they don't know their rights.
Right.
And that's why with the Huey P. Newton Brothers and Panthers, that's one reason why they did that demonstration.
Yeah. Yeah, and man, I take my hat off to them brothers, man. Much respect to them brothers, man. But thank you for the call, man. Yes,
Keep it up.
Yes, indeed. Y'all need to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is at Tariq Nasheed, TariqNasheed. That is my Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Who is Rhino? What's that? Who is Rhino? Shout out to St. Louis, man. I got much love for St. Louis, man. Brothers in St. Louis are about that, man. I met some very good brothers and sisters out there. They showed me so much love in St. Louis and in Ferguson when I went down there. Them brothers showed me the utmost respect. Them brothers and sisters showed me the utmost respect, and they were dead serious about making some changes down there. And I networked and I politicked with some real good brothers and sisters out there. Some brothers and sisters out there who are really, really about putting in work. And I got some footage of some brothers and sisters I filmed too. I got to show y'all. I don't know when I'm going to show it to you. I don't know what I'm going to do with the footage. But I interviewed some brothers and sisters just to hear what they had to say. And they were telling me about some of the stuff that was going down. And I got the utmost respect for those brothers and sisters who really wanted to do something. The problem is what happened down there, because all of the media attention, all of the people who just wanted to get some Twitter props and get some FaceTime in the back of the camera, they started showing up and started making shit real goofy. They started making shit real goofy down there. And that's the problem. They want to align themselves with people who are really doing work and take credit for it. Like that Netta and the girl who called up, they're trying to take credit for getting people registered to vote and all this old stuff. They sound like goofy teenagers. I don't even think they're teenagers. They just act like teenagers. These are like older chicks, but they act like teenagers trying to take credit for stuff that I know other people in the community have been doing. I know people out there with feet on the ground who are serious, who are getting people registered to vote. And we got all these people. No, y'all didn't do nothing. Fuck out of here. Y'all too busy twerking. And Brittany, if this Brittany person, hold on, let me tweet her real quick. Hold on, Britt. Or you will be blocked. Okay, I'm gonna just let her know right now. Hold on one second. This person, because my block game is heavy. My block game is heavy. And that's another thing, family. And this is another thing, family. If those trolls start hitting you up, trolling, trying to insult, because that's their thing. When they start trying to troll you with a bunch of insults, this is what you do. Everybody who's following me on Twitter, retweet their insults, and then we're all going to report them as spam. All right? Retweet their rhetoric. Just let us know, and I will help you report them as spam. All right? Aki trying to call up? Okay, I'm going to wait on Aki to call up. But yeah, if they start trolling with a bunch of insults and all that, report their asses as spam. Retweet.
Starstruck.
What's going on, man? Who's this?
This is Warnell, man. Hey, could I ask you a random question real quick, Tariq?
Go ahead, Warnell.
Man, all right, when I meet like some famous people, maybe like celebrities, rappers, even spokesmen like yourself,
yes, sir.
Man, I like get kind of like starstruck. How do you have like a form of self-control? Because like you kind of embarrass yourself, you know, when you do that. Like, you got any ideas on that?
No, shit, just run up and just, you don't have to say anything to him, but hell, if you meet him, just say, hey, man, I like your work. Hey, Flavor Flav, I love your own flavor of love. Or, just be real cordial, just be real cool with it. Well, yeah, you out here in L.A.?
Oh, no, I'm not, man. It's just the area code.
Where you from? Because I was about to say, because L.A. people, you see, public figures everywhere out here. Half my neighbors are people you see on TV every day. So where do you live?
Oh, I'm in St. Louis right now.
Oh, okay. How you doing out there? How's everything going out there, brother?
Oh man, it's cool, man. Like I'm not like in the Ferguson area though. You know what I'm saying?
But hell, the whole St. Louis is affected by this situation now.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Like that was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
There you go. But hey, man, thanks for the call, fam.
All right.
Yes, indeed. I think this is Aki right here. What's up? This Octavia?
Yes, it is.
What's up, my love?
Hey. Okay, I'm going to have to turn you off in the background.
Yes.
So we can hear each other.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All right, computer, work with me. Okay.
What is going on?
All right, now I can hear you.
There you go. What's going on, young lady?
Oh, I'm having a field day with your Twitter fans.
Oh, the trolling is so heavy. The trolling is heavy. Man.
Oh, it was so unfortunate to hear that last lady.
Oh, man, dude, but that's what people need to hear. This is what they sound like. That's what they are. That's what they just emotional, irrational children. That's all they are. That's why I don't take them seriously. These people, dealing with them is like dealing with children who have tantrums. It's just no logic there. You
Not at all. And for me, if I'm not billing for it, I don't like to deal with that in my personal life.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It just takes me somewhere. Exactly. No, I need to be charging someone's insurance if I'm going to deal with that.
Exactly.
But anyway, for all of your fans who are now trying to Google search my images and prove I'm a real person, yes, I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I am as fly as I am in my pictures.
Yes,
so, hello,
yes,
ladies.
she is. Yes, I've met Aki. Yes, I've met Aki before. She's real. Octavia is a real person. I've sat down and
we met face to face.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
I don't know.
Yes, indeed. She's a real person.
But anywho, I don't know. I mean, the main thing that I was calling in to address is that one thing I do want to put out, just a message for all the listeners, is that we do need to refocus a bit.
Yes.
And I know that I've been engaging a little bit in some of the troll squashing just because I think that's necessary.
Yes.
All too often, we let people who ride for us just take off with the bullets and shots and all this other stuff, and we don't say anything.
Yeah.
And so for me, if I see someone publicly deriding you, I'm going to say something about that.
Yes, indeed. Much respect.
As much as we're doing that, we also need people to stay up with the hashtags to keep that trending. We need the positive tweets to keep going.
Yes,
we've had a little bit of takeover with people trolling. Like the two people who were trying to scam me out of money, they've been trolling real heavy today.
Yes,
but we do need people to stay on top of it, not just on Sundays during the Ustream show, but we appreciate y'all for that. But we need y'all to stay on it during the week as well.
Absolutely. Okay? Yes, indeed. Let people know your Twitter so they can follow you too, Aki.
Sure. It's Octavia _J83.
There you go. Perfect. And
Yeah, Octavia underscore J83.
And put that in the chat room too, so people will see that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But maybe you and I need to talk like kind of off air at some point, just so we can get the website up and start doing the updates.
Yes, indeed.
But the main thing is that I need for people to understand that this is going to take time. This is going to actually require getting enough registered voters available, getting the petition legally started, getting the required amount of signatures, and actually having people for them to vote for in a recall.
Yes,
it makes no sense to go into a recall and not having decent candidates there. So I understand there's a lot of like energy and people really want to help out, but you have to let the process actually take its place, and formal proceedings cannot start until October.
Absolutely.
Which is not that far away. We need to get the buzz up.
Yes, indeed. There you go. Thank you for the call, Aki.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Aki is absolutely right. And we got to go into who do we need to who we're going to get to vote for, who we're going to vote for. That's the big question. And I've been talking to politicians. That's a big question that I've been talking to some of the politicians down there in Ferguson about. Who do you guys have in mind? And they've let me know some of the people who are going to be running. And my question, I've been asking them in private, have we brought an agenda to them? What do we want from them? What are we going to demand from them if we give them our vote? Those are some of the questions that I've been asking the politicians there in private, very specific questions. So I'm behind the scenes and in the forefront too, getting the shit popping or trying to get this thing mobilized. And the thing is, man, and she made a very good point, man, when you start to do something that's going to be tangible, people are going to attack you, man. And you know, I got thick skin, so I'm not really tripping on that. You dig what I'm saying? I got thick skin. I can, you know, again, dude, I collected all these troll tears yesterday. And these troll tears are delicious. A little salty, but troll tears are delicious. But we do need brothers and sisters on Twitter who can thwart some of that trolling too, because those coonettes, they got like a little troll squad that they troll in little groups. We need to have our squad to thwart some of that shit. You dig? We need to have our people who can thwart some of that. And we also need some brothers and sisters who are writers. Shout out to the brothers and whoever wrote the article talking about the trolls and all that stuff. But we need brothers and sisters to get our blog game up. That's why I'm getting the Melanoid Nation thing really, really popping too. So that can be a centralized entity that people can kind of conglomerate around. We already got the Facebook page, but I'm going to get an independent website for that so people can get popping on that. And also we're going to get the Recall for Mike website up too. And we're organizing this stuff and getting it together. One thing we're not going to do, we're not just going to march and pray. We can, hey, if you want to pray for strength, let's do that before you leave home. But when I hit the streets, I don't pray in the streets. I pray when I leave and I pray at night when I get home. I need my writers, my brothers and sisters who are writers. We need to chop up game. We need to chop up game. And again, when people start to see real progress being made, it's not a coincidence that these trolls come out of nowhere, family. It's not a coincidence that trolls come out of nowhere. The people are going to start taking shots. Because again, we got the power to clean up not just Ferguson, but a whole bunch of other cities. And this Alexis person, these people trolling on Twitter, not coming up with solutions. And also, the UN, they came out with a report urging the U.S. to stop police brutality after the Missouri shooting, because now the international community is looking and seeing what's going on. You dig what I'm saying? So that's something that we need to jump on too. We still need to jump on that. We need to jump on that. What's up, Harry Thotter? I see you looking, young man. You can call up, bruh. Talking like a girl on Twitter, and my phone lines are wide open. You got a man up and call up, brother. This is a no flex zone, no trolling. What's up? Who's calling?
Hi, Tariq. My name is Anthony. I'm calling from Houston.
How you doing, family? What's going on with you?
Just had a question. In your heart of hearts, Tariq, do you honestly believe that this whole systematic white supremacy thing is something that we black people can overcome? I mean, there's so many ignorant people out there that kind of go along with it.
Yeah.
And it's very frustrating for people like me who are serious about getting through it. I mean, what do you feel in 20 years, maybe 10 or 15 years from now, what do you feel or what do you think black people will be?
Well, it just really depends. We got to have a paradigm shift, man. Black people wait till the last minute to really start trying to make a tangible change. Right now it's 2014, and you have black people, sadly, bragging about marching and singing. Marching and singing didn't help us in the 60s. We are the most politically silly people on the planet. We're so politically silly because we think that massa is going to always take care of us. And that's a mentality that a lot of black folks don't want to come to terms with. And it's only a small few of us who really understand the power of doing for self. And that's who we're going to have to focus on. The plantation Negroes, we're going to have to leave them be, brother. That's our problem, is that we're trying to save too many people. I'm not trying to save the plantation Negroes who want to be on the plantation. If you want to twerk and take fuck you selfies at marches and sing and march, I'm good on you. If you want to troll the internet and think that's action, I'm good on you. If you want to be a coon, I'm good on you. I want black people who want to build businesses, who want to build an economic base. The great thing is, my brother, we don't need a whole bunch of black people to get down like that. It could be a very small group of us. As long as we're on the same page, we can get a lot of shit done. And that's who I'm focused on. I'm focused on brothers like you, brothers and sisters like the one in the chat room, people like that who want to build and grow. Shout out to my brother Jason Black, the Black Authority. He raised money for his documentary. This brother almost raised $100,000 for his documentary because this brother keeps his circle real tight. He's good at blocking trolls, getting bullshit people off his website, off his Facebook. He keeps a very tight, progressive circle of people around, and they got money like that in a couple of months. So we need to all think like that. That's the mentality we have to have. Get the right group of people around so we can do the right thing without all the bullshit. You feel me?
Thank you so much for your insight. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I really appreciate it.
Much respect, fam. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Where's that Harry Thotter dude? I want him to call up. I want some of these moist dudes to call up. I want some of these moist dudes to call up. Yes, indeed. And then they're trolling my Twitter right now as we speak, as a matter of fact. What they said. I'm looking at my Twitter. Well, you can't do anything with Ferguson without Ferguson. Ferguson accounting and not a state. Okay, now they're just being silly. The girl who called up, she's just being silly on my Facebook page right now. All right, let's see who else we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tyree? This is Kareem from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's on your mind?
I have a question, basically, because talking about minorities and stuff, not being black. And I'm in a program at Ferguson State University, which is HBCU, called RISE. It's supposed to help blacks get into PhD programs.
Yes.
And we're coming up for renewal. And what the director was telling us is they're going to start taking the program and putting the HBCUs into the majority, inside the majority schools, because HBCUs ain't giving the good turnouts for blacks to get PhD. Like, you put them in majority schools, and they also changing the name of them and everything. They're not for minorities anymore. It's for anybody can get in now. Like, why anybody can get inside the program now?
Oh, yeah. And,
so
and truth be told, whites could always get in because white people qualify as minorities, man. Black people have been so tricked with that minority word. We talked about that in Hidden Colors 3. Dude, white women are minority. They're considered minorities legally. White Hispanics are considered minorities. Gay white males are considered minority. Handicapped white people are considered minority. I know white people who claim 1/85th Native American who get minority benefits. That minority thing has fucked black people since 1964. Black people got to stop being afraid to say, hey, let's do something for black folks. Let's talk about black empowerment. Black people are so afraid that they're going to offend other people with their blackness. You just sit up and accept any and everything and disempower yourself. So that's something that we got to work on. But thanks for the call. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, white women make a grip off affirmative action. Yes, indeed. Okay, this Kill Bill, I'm blocking you, Kill Bill, because you're just trolling on Twitter like a chick. Which I think you are. You're probably that Netta chick or somebody. So I'm just going to block you, brother. You're not just going to troll on my Twitter all night. I'm going to start blocking some of these folks. Unless y'all call in. I want some of these people to call in and say what they got to say. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Flex? It's CJ up in the Bay, bro.
What's up? I'm going to have you call back in a minute, fam. Okay, I want some of these women on Twitter to call up. They get real quiet when it's time to show and prove. Just like out there in Ferguson. When it's time to do business, they get real quiet. What's up? Who's calling?
King Flex.
What's up, man? Who's this?
Hey, my name is Aubrey, man. I'm from Youngstown, calling out of Dallas, man.
There you go. I'm going to have you call back in a minute, fam. Okay, well, I want my people from Twitter to call up. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? Yo?
Hello?
What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, it's DeAndre Christopher.
How you doing, man? What's on your mind?
What's up, man? Yeah, these trolls are working my damn nerves.
They won't call up. They trolling, but they will not call up and say what they got to say.
I done blocked 32 people this week alone.
Man. Hey, man, that's what they do. Again, like I said, it's a very small group of those people, man. It's not a whole lot of them. That's why they're not calling up, man. But anyway, thanks for the call, fam. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. What's up, DeMarcus? How you doing, fam? Man. All right, let's see who we got. We got a lot of folks calling in. What's up? Who's calling?
How you doing, man? What's on your mind?
Yo, who's this? Okay, this nigga don't even know how to turn his radio down. All right, let's see who this is. What's up? Who's calling?
It's not a whole lot of.
What's going on, Tariq?
What's up? Who's this? All right. Let's see who we got. Come on, dudes. Y'all speak up, dudes. Don't be scared. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
What's up? Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Pierre from Atlanta.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to have you call back. Wait, so is Feminist the Jones in the mix? Is she trolling my name now? Hold on. Wait a minute. We can hit her ass up right now if she's back on her bullshit with her little informant ass. Oh, now that Patricia Bynes lady, what's that? Oh, the politician, the so-called politician who was throwing salt on Antonio, she's talking greasy about me. Patricia Bynes, that's her name? Can y'all please ask Patricia what she planned on doing? I just retweeted what she tweeted me, used my name in. Patricia Bynes. If you follow me on Twitter, she's a politician out there in Ferguson who's publicly trying to shame other politicians out there trying to put in work. What is she doing? What exactly is Patricia doing? Let's see what they're doing. And the phone number again is 818-850-5404. That's the number. What's up? Who's calling?
Hi.
What's up? Who's this?
This is Candace.
Hey, Candace. How are you?
Good. I just have a question. I listened to Dr. Umar Johnson, and I heard him say that he doesn't think it's good to take like government, any government money if you want to like open your own like school. Because eventually, I wanted to open my own like pre-K and kindergarten school, but it's like not everyone can like raise the amount of money that he has because he has a lot of like notoriety.
Right.
So like, what would your advice be for like just an average person that wants to like open their own like early childhood school or something like that?
Well, that's something it's more simple than what you think it is, because the thing is, what you do, you communicate with people within the community. You can first start off at a house, or you can get a facility later, but you can start off with a house first, or again, you could probably rent a facility, whatever. And you can partner up with other people within the community, because he does make a point about getting government funds for opening up a school, because then it's going to be regulated by them. And then you got to bow down and do what they say. So you definitely don't want that. You don't want that at all. So I would say link up with brothers and sisters within your community and other people who are educators, people at community centers, and chop up game with them. And also people who might have a facility that they can allow you to use, some brothers and sisters within the community. Because, you have a lot of community centers. Hell, churches, you could use a church for that matter. Because, the church is empty from Sunday to Sunday. From Monday to Saturday for the most part. So there's a lot of different places where you can get down with this. So link
right,
over.
Because I'm a teacher, right? Because I'm a teacher. Sorry, not to interrupt you, but I'm a teacher right now. So eventually, I wanted to have like my own school.
Absolutely, you can do that. So, you can do that. Again, we need to let's not use our money to turn up and get rims and weaves. Go natural for a minute. Let your money stack up, because we got money to do stuff. But the thing is, when it comes to something that we really need, all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I don't know where I get the money. But if somebody say, hey, there's a party in Atlanta, or there's an all-star weekend, magically we get money for Bentleys, Ferraris, hotels, red bottoms. We get money for bullshit at the drop of a hat. So again,
I was just concerned because I wanted mine to be like really, really fly. So I know it's gonna probably take some money.
Absolutely. And also, look, sister, you can do the crowdfunding, GoFundMe, Indiegogo. There's a lot of avenues out there now, but you have to actually get it popping, because that's the thing. People do this crowdfunding, get the money, and pull a Crispy Sotomayor move and just take the money and bounce. And you don't want to do that. If you want to raise money, that's a good thing to do. But show people you're going to actually utilize the money. Thank you for the call. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let me see. Is Aki still a mod here? Okay, let me remod some of the people. Okay, I remodded you, Aki. There you go. For some reason, it will mod and then it'll demod. I modded her again. I don't know why it does that. I do not know why it does that. But go on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. And I want y'all to ask that Patricia Bynes lady. I want y'all to ask her, why is she trying to put politicians on Front Street instead of hollering at them behind closed doors?